Hey guys, what is up? My name is Eric, also known as Aviator, and I'm coming at you live from my home here in Central Florida. Now what you're about to watch is nearly 7 hours of footage from our callofthecommunity.com live event that we streamed this Sunday with over 1.4 million viewers. Absolutely incredible. I can't believe right now how many people came together to make this thing a success. We raised over $20,000 for charity, blessed so many people's lives already. Honestly guys, it was fantastic. But with a 7-hour video, I want to give you guys just a quick intro of what to expect in the first bits, how to find the games you want to watch, where to find the YouTubers' information, etc. So first things first. In our stream, which was over 7 hours long, we had a few technical issues. I've done what I can to edit out the first ones, but again, you can't expect everything to be perfection. We only had 5 days to plan this event and we did all we could, but we did have issues with being able to stream to so many people. We had, I think, 28,000 people in the stream at one time, and we had an average about 16,000, which basically just overloaded their chat room servers and somehow caused our stream to lag out. However, I've been able to do what I can to cut that stuff out for you guys so you guys have the most compact version of the stream possible, but you will notice a few sections of the games where all of a sudden the scores jumped or you can tell that the stream is lagged out. Don't let that bother you. That ends not quite halfway through. I think we got to about 3 hours or so in. We got all the problems sorted out. We had no more cuts the rest of the time. Had an absolutely awesome event. And that's what you're here for. Awesome events. That's what we're so excited about with this whole thing, because we had an incredible event that came together so quickly with YouTubers helping each other and helping those less fortunate. It was great. So, next thing, you might want to find one of these players, someone that you don't recognize, some name that you don't know. Well, anyone you want to find, it will be in the description below. The full roster of teams, players, everyone will be in that description right down there below me. Well, below the screen, I suppose, and it will have all the YouTube links, etc. Make sure you check them out. Go subscribe. They put in so much effort to be here. It was definitely not just me in this thing, guys. So many people came together to plan this. I applaud them. Great stuff. Seriously, it was awesome. Next, a lot of you will probably wanting to watch certain games. So as time goes on, I implore you, take some time to write in the comment section below timelines for certain games. So say you want to watch Wings of Redemption's Cow go up against the Poopskadoodles. Well, if those are your two teams you want to watch most, somewhere down below in the description, I'll be copying and pasting the timestamps that you guys are providing. So, thank you all so much. That was my long-winded intro for an incredibly long film, and I hope you enjoy all that the next 7 hours has to offer you guys. It should be great. Enjoy the film. If you have any questions, comments, desires, or otherwise, leave a note below. We are considering doing a follow-up to this called Call of the Community 2. I know we're pretty original. Sometime, probably in 6 months or so. It's still completely in the talk phase at this point, but we love what we were able to do with the community, helping a lot of people, etc. So you never know. It might just have to happen. Anyway, guys, I'm done talking about this. I'll let you go. Have a great day. I'll see you later. Bye-bye.
All right, most excellent. Here we go, guys. My name is Eric, also known as Aviator. Welcome to the most historic event I've seen on YouTube thus far. This is the Call of the Community. For the first time ever, 64 members of our community have come together to just work together for good, for once. Honestly, no drama, no backstabbing, nothing else except for helping each other and helping those less fortunate. We're going to be playing Call of Duty Black Ops. We're doing all we can to make this event, as beautiful as possible. I do want to take a couple of minutes just to thank the people that are behind this event. Pyro Puncher came to me with the idea for this event and has helped me every step of the way putting this together. Drewstra, who's actually a player in this event, has also helped so much putting together sponsorship deals, everything else. Big thanks to my wife, Danielle, actually, who's 9 months pregnant and has given me the last week of my life to make sure this event happened. And I want to thank a few of our sponsors as well. If you guys haven't seen on the page right now, there's some incredible sponsors who are doing great work for us, including Game Dunzo, who's actually hosting this event on their servers. They're making sure that everyone has a good connection. They're doing just brilliantly. They're also helping host the website, making sure the website works. TGS is giving us a large cash contribution to match your donations. When you donate in that little chip-in link below the stream, you're going to see that some of your dollars are actually matched, which is awesome. And another big thanks to Merrill Works Creative Solutions, or Sergeant Merrill, who has taken the time from his entire staff of graphic designers to build the website. If you guys don't know yet, we are supporting the Gamers Outreach, the Thirst Relief International, and Anthony Nolan. We have a lot of really cool swag to be giving away in this stream. You'll actually find out if you donate $1 or more. That's $1 or more. That's all you have to do. You'll be in the running to have free swag given to you. Gunner Optics is giving away lots and lots of beautiful glasses. Astro headsets. Astro Gaming is giving away headsets. There's going to be some really cool stuff going on with those, and that'll happen sometime in between the games a little bit later on. So that's all I have for now. I want to go ahead and take just a minute and introduce you all to the guy who is shoutcasting this event, the guy who's streaming this event and making all this happen for us. He is actually going to be doing just fantastic work. Obviously, he's worked with the MLG. He's worked with everyone else. And his name is Fwiz. Fwiz, if you don't mind introducing yourself and explaining the rules, we'll get things moving here.
Yeah, so we're going to be playing the MLG domination settings. It seems like we initially, I know you said you had C4. We decided to just go fully on with the MLG domination. A little bit about my background. I used to cast for Major League Gaming for Call of Duty. Came over, work with Machinima now for the Respawn team. And I'm also going to cast this with my co-commentator, Hutch. He's on the mic as well. Hutch, how you doing, buddy?
What's going on, guys?
So this should be fun. Yeah, the MLG domination settings, though, for those who are not aware of it, we're going to be playing 6.5 minutes on both sides. There's going to be a score limit of 1,000 points, but that's usually irrelevant because we're going to have to play both sides of the map, and it's not going to reach that. So that's more of just like a cap, a ceiling for them. So you take the sides from both. You play in order for it to be fair, since obviously these games, Call of Duty is not a symmetrical game type. They play both sides, and then the total points accumulated from both sides will determine the winner. So that's how domination is figured out. Just so you guys know, in order to cap a flag, it's 7.5 second time. There's a 7.5 second respawn delay as well, and things that are banned. 4v4 setting, as most competitive games are, is going to be, I'm going to turn my phone off too, grenade launcher, flak jacket, Nova gas, decoy, warlord, C4, second chance, second launchers, flamethrower, rapid fire are all taken out. So pretty much if it sucks and it pisses you off in pubs, we are not going to use it here.
Right on, dude. Very good information to give here. Obviously, guys, the whole goal of this event is A, to promote charity, B, to do whatever we can to promote the community and make the community a better place, and C, to make the game as fair as possible. So we're going to be making everything we can, doing everything we can to make this game fair, keeping things a lot of fun. And obviously, the teams that were chosen for this, if you weren't part of the draft, you already know, though, these teams are crazy. So I think our first matchup today is actually going to be the Lads, which is Sam 5000's team, against the Syndicate Rape Train. And that's going to be interesting simply because...
The Syndicate Rape Train? Did I hear that correctly?
That's correct, sir. I sent you a link to the bracket. Wait till you read the names of the next teams. It's really exciting stuff. So first bracket is going to be the Lads against the Syndicate Rape Train. We're going to go ahead and get them in this lobby right now. I know that the guys behind the scenes are making that happen. Before we go any further, though, Fwiz, I know that you know a lot of the people in this kind of system right now in the gaming community. Who do you think is the strongest team here? I mean, we've got a lot of great pros. We've got a lot of really great players. Who do you think is our strongest player?
I'm loving the mixed bag of great YouTube talent with MLG Pro players right now, but I'll tell you what, I was watching Diesel's team, which has got Revan, Justra, and Rock, I believe, on it. And those guys look really strong, man. I mean, big timers playing this tournament. They were playing against that team, and they were taking care of it. So I don't know. To be honest with you, I'm gonna have to go with Diesel's team and that group of guys. I'm not sure who the captain is of that team. I don't know if I don't think it's Diesel, but it's that Diesel, Revan, Rock Lobster, and Justra's team. That one's looking solid.
Yeah.
What do you think?
Dude, I've actually been asking a lot of people because these guys have been scrimming for about 24 hours now. A lot of these guys have been working together, trying to get better. And I've been told, now I don't know if this is true, but I have been told that the team to beat right now is Optic Hex's team, the Peanut Butter Wolves, with Juster, Rock Lobster, and Revan. Those guys are rocking.
Yeah, that's it. It's Hex isn't on the team. I think it's Diesel's captain now of that team.
That's right. Diesel had to step in because Hex had some family obligations. But there's actually a good possibility here that the Lads from the UK, Sam 5000, Fear Crads, ex-NASA 1, and VWS Striker apparently are doing work as well. I think they lost one of their 11 games yesterday. So
and that's Dr. Disrespect's on that team, right? As an alternate?
Yes, he's one of their alternates. Yes, indeed.
Okay, dude, that's a great team as well, man. I don't know. I'm looking through all of these rosters right now, and they're all looking really good, dude.
I'm really glad that a lot of these guys I feel are really, really underrated players, and I'm really, really glad to see like guys like ex-NASA 1. Expect huge numbers from that dude in the slaying department because he's just a monster, and a lot of people don't know about him. So I
He
think it's
really
rad
is. He's
to
a
see,
beast player.
These guys get a nice little spotlight shown on them.
Check out, all right, the team, it's White Boy's team, Fruitcake Billionaire Bitches, are a really good team. It's got Mark and Jay, who's a beast, Nate Shots, their pro, and they've got Bash, Drifter, and obviously White Boy on that team. So that team is stacked as well.
Yeah, Mark of J,
Very
man,
nice.
that guy's a monster.
Yeah,
he took home the
really
free for all challenge.
Yeah, he's blown up right now too in the scene. I love it.
Yeah, Marco J will be
Billionaire
interesting.
Bitches.
If he ends up playing, it'll be interesting.
Oh, that's so good.
They
Very,
should have
very
added a gypsy in the in there. Fruitcake, gypsy. I can't even fucking talk. Whatever.
But yeah, going through the team. I mean, I love how like evenly distributed the teams are. I mean, yeah, there's going to be better teams, but nothing's like incredibly stacked. You know, it seems like all well-rounded talent in this pool that kept it all even.
Right on, right on. Well, guys, we're trying to get right now. We're doing all we can to get the lads and the syndicate rape train into a lobby. I know the Game Dunzo is pulling them all together as we speak. And we should be here in just a moment, making sure we can invite so we can watch them as they go.
All right, Hutch, we are going to kick it off with Firing Range Demo. I am going to mute all of these guys because I don't need to talk to them. They don't need to come up on the stream. So there we go. Once we start it up, I'm ready for Ready Up Dallas. But this is pretty exciting. Never really have we had such a collaboration of both pro players and YouTube guys come together.
Yeah.
And I'm glad it's for a charity tournament and that we're putting it on like this.
Yeah, we're kicking it off with an exciting map too. Call of Duty Black Ops has a reputation of being slow, but Firing Range is one of the fastest, most exciting game types, I think, in all of Call of Duty.
Yeah, Firing Range
it's
is
right
great.
up there with Vacant Domination. It's right up there with I don't know what else you got. Scrapyard.
Yeah.
It's just really fast paced and
Scrapyard CTF and Demo were nuts on MLG last year.
Yeah.
Modern Warfare 2.
I think you can mute yourself because you're going to be echoing.
Oh yeah. That was just to talk to them. But there we go.
Boom.
Boom.
So
Problem solved. Good
audio
call.
should be a little bit better on that one.
All right,
but,
lads.
uh,
Wiz just
should be
unplugged
good
his
as
microphone.
shit.
I'm not sure what it means, but I know that Eric from Game Dunzo is starting the game in the next few seconds. I'm excited. I know everyone else is pretty darn excited at this point. And as soon as Wiz gets back here, I'll make sure that the
No, we're
talking
ready,
goes back
Eric.
over to him.
We're ready
He's
to-
a
oh,
far
he
better
can't hear us.
shoutcaster than I
That's
ever
why.
could be. And yeah, this should be pretty good, guys.
No,
Rocking
Eric,
the
you're
Ready
good to
Up
start it
servers
up,
from
man. We're
Dallas.
ready, brother.
Yeah, I've informed Game Dunzo. I'm surprised it's taking so long. I know they're watching the stream right
Just
now,
hit the
but,
goddamn
we should
start
have things
button so
going
we
here
can
in
start
1
playing
second.
some
Again, this is
frickin'
the
Call
first
of
game.
Duty.
It takes a little bit of time to get all these things working together, so I do apologize to those of you in the stream who are anxiously awaiting this, but we're getting things moving for you, and more will happen.
Hey!
Here we go.
Let's do it!
Please take it away,
All
sir.
right, we are kicking it off with Firing Range Domination. I am stoked to cast the shit out of this tournament. And who do you want to jump on board? Do we want to roll with Syndicate?
I want to hop on board with NASA.
NASA? All right, you want to hop right to NASA. See,
Yeah.
he's playing for the lads. The lads going against Syndicate Rape Train. That's the first game. We're kicking it off here. And we are going to jump into, after this, we'll be watching Sea Nanners and Winged Redemption's team. So let's see which side they're going to start off with. They're going to be top or bottom. And we will jump on board with NASA and the lads. And it looks like they're going bottom the first time. So let's jump on board right now with Where Are You, NASA 1.
There
And
you
he is
go.
rocking the AUG, it looks like he's got out. Yep.
So he's using the AUG, and that's probably because most recently there was a patch that kind of minorly tweaked the FAMAS, but it's not unusable. But the AUG is still almost identical, and people are going to prefer it over.
The switch has finally happened, which we were afraid of because the FAMAS obviously had all these issues of OP, so you saw a lot of it. But you can't change the FAMAS without changing the AUG because
Right.
the AUG has a lot of similar attributes as the FAMAS. So I'm wondering if we will see any tweaks later on revised to the AUG.
Right now it looks like they're losing B, and NASA, like a champ, hops on there and saves the flag real quick. But they're still going to capture it, actually.
Yeah.
Fearcrad's going to hop up, and right now, if I'm them, I'm going to try and establish map control.
It's an unusual split. They went for the AC right now, and so they just spawned in on C side. So it looks like Krabs is going to go in, try to move in. He does pick up the B, but gets stunned by his team, and it looks as if the Syndicate Project, they're going to be able to pull this one off and get C. But, ooh!
Is that an Uzi I see in the kill feed?
No, that was a Magnum. That was a Magnum.
No, there was an Uzi.
Was there? I
Yeah.
didn't see an Uzi in the kill feed.
Let's switch over to Nova, because I'm pretty sure he's using the Uzi right now.
And he is going to be on the other team, so we'll jump on. to the top team and jump and see what. Oh my goodness, he's got the Uzi out right now.
The XCal setup of the Uzi with the ACOG scope.
Striker lands a nice two-piece with the Semtex as Syndicate following up and being a light machine gun pulling it out to pick up a two-piece. We are seeing all kind of interesting weapons, which is what makes Call of Duty fun if you're going to bust out all different weapons, because I'm going to be honest with you, I do get sick of seeing the same repetitive weapons used all the time. Yeah. So we've got Uzis on the map, we've got Scorpions, we've got AUGs, AKs. I mean, everything is going great. This is really entertaining to watch, but right now, the truth of it is, this team needs to bounce back in it. The lads got to get it together. I'm sorry, the Jericho's team, Syndicate's team has to get it together because they're right now down by 37.
Nova might get lucky right here. In fact, it looks like he did, but I feel like that was a mistake just hopping on B right there. These guys on Syndicate's team have to realize that they have to establish map control, and they have to down at least 2 members of the other person's team before they try and hop on key flags, because right now they're being dominated. Sam 5000 team is just establishing like way too much map control and trapping them.
Yeah, when we play, that's often the conversation we have, is that people try to jump on by themselves, get on one of the flag points, and it is no way to get it. You've got to knock players off the map, and you have to coordinate jumping on together. As soon as you start playing a group of 4 individuals, particularly on domination, it is going to fail you every single time.
All right, so let's hear some live Fwiz shoutcasting here. Let's hear some real time.
Some real time shoutcasting. Yeah. All right, I'm down with that. Who do you want to jump on board? Let's do Sam 5000.
Let's do Sam. Yeah.
All right, we're on board with Sam 5000. Going to go into bottom wood, picks up a stun as Syndicate takes out Jericho on his own team, moves in like the beast that he is, takes out Syndicate with a nice little headshot, jumping up, and they are again going to go for the 3-cap. Now, right now, because they're pressing A, it looks like they're going to get a C spawn, but they continue the 3-cap here on domination, switching over to Nassau. He's holding down C, and what they're doing great right now, Hutch, is splitting up around the map, knowing where people are spawning, and taking them out. As you see right there, he takes out Jericho, busting out that gold Galil, and now he's going to switch him over to Crate and see if he can take him out. Has one back trailer and knows that's great mental awareness by Nassau that he was able to move around, take that out, but know that somebody is still moving in, whether they come from middle or crates. And this is exactly why their things are going so well for these guys. Their map awareness is second to none, and they've got a 3-cap here for a huge dominating lead here.
They got
as that's 3 off the board right now, Hutch.
Right there, yeah, and they're still dominating. The other team, they can't get out of spawn. Look at that. Jericho's picking up the sniper right now. Why don't you hit the select button? Let's take a look at some stats.
Yeah, so right now we've got Black Ice. He is the Treyarch community moderator. For Activision, or maybe specifically in Treyarch, he is having trouble right there at 3-8. Nova sitting at 3-12. Syndicate trying to step back up into it at 7-10. And Jericho 6-11. On the other side, we've got all of the boys for the team lads in the positive. So life is good right now for them as they're enjoying a 2-cap. They're going to try to go back and press that A and really put it on them, as now they have a 100-point commanding lead.
Yeah.
And we're only in the first half. For those that are just tuning in, not aware of the domination rules, we're going to play 6.5 minutes on each side of the map and take the collective score from both sides. So you can't count anybody out. In order for this to be fair, you have to play both sides and then take the cumulative score, and that is how we'll determine the winner. Again, it is one map, winner takes all, they move on, single elimination, and they advance, and that way we can cover every single team in the tournament.
Yeah, and it looks like Syndicate's team all unanimously agreed to use the shittiest guns in the game, and unfortunately it is. I feel like it probably is taking a toll on their score throughout this game. But hey, you know what? They're having fun, and that's kind of like the whole point of this thing.
No, this is a great charity event that's being put on to get together all of the major Call of Duty figures in the community and have a good time. I mean, we're trying to raise money here. People are going to be able to disperse that money wherever they want to whatever charity that they want. So I think that's pretty cool, and it's amazing. You know, sometimes the Call of Duty community gets a little flack for how they portray themselves. So I think we're moving in a direction. We're finally moving together as one group of people, and that's going to how we'll benefit and take the whole Call of Duty community on the next level, whether it is on the more lax side of just of YouTube and playing on that level, all the way to the hardcore competitive side. And I love that everybody's able to meet in the ground and have a good time.
The thing about the Call of Duty crowd on YouTube is that there are a lot of us.
Yeah. Very vocal.
We have a huge, substantial audience, and there's, I think all of us. Oh God!
Oh no! Crabs just shit all over Jericho. I hate to interrupt you. That was a really good conversation about the community, but Kraz just did the duty all over him.
Well, I was just gonna say that there's a lot of egos involved, and a lot of the times you see conflict arise because that's always going to happen when you have a huge group of people and there's egos involved with it. But for something like this to come together, where we're literally, like it seems like almost everybody in this crowd, that's been around for a little while, that maybe has a substantial following, they all were eager to get on board. And
sure.
So far, I haven't seen any ego. I haven't seen any fighting. This might be the first time
it's amazing
in Call of Duty, in the Call of Duty YouTube history at least, where nobody fought putting together something as big as this.
Yeah, let me add the competitive side has had a lot of piss wars as well. Yeah. So to see these guys come in and not be selfish, be selfless, and just come in and help contribute and be a part of this, what makes this so special. And guys, 191 for Team Lads, 37 for Syndicate Rape Train. They are not raping anyone right now. So we're going to flip sides here, play the other side of the map, and see if Syndicate and company are able to turn this one around.
That's going to be rough with a 154-point deficit. But, you never
I would like to say it's not impossible, but you never know. Yes. So once these guys do, go ahead and kick it off. I know I'm ready. Whenever Game Dunzo launches up the Ready Up servers. And props to Nathan Bacchus. I used to work with Nate over at MLG and Game Battles, and he started up this own thing called Ready Up servers. These are dedicated servers that actually have a UI that he built that will run console games on dedicated servers. So he was able to do dedicated servers were so huge in the PC for so long. And he was able to bring some technology over to the console side, and something we've never seen before. Yeah. It's amazing technology, so you got to give him props.
Hopefully dedicated servers become the standard on console, because I feel like it's justified.
There's a lot of people on it. I think I like to see games like Gears of War now starting to use it. You've got Battlefield that's going to be incorporating. It's the million-dollar question is, when are we going to see Call of Duty start porting that over?
I don't think it's a question of if. I think it's a question of when.
Yeah, I agree. I would agree with that. Absolutely.
I don't think. I'd say comfortably at this point it is an inevitability. NASA being super aggressive right off the break here. And Sam's team, it looks like their philosophy is just aggression, 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 go for the triple cap the whole time. And some people think that's a stupid idea because it splits the spawns, but firing range is such a small map that you can control spawns with the triple cap very easily.
You always want to go for the 3 cap, particularly on firing range, because of that. For that very same reason that you already have. You know where people are going to pop out because the map is so small, and you've got to play aggressive.
Yeah.
I do understand the philosophy of, like, all right, let's grab 2 points, try to contain him at
NASA with a nice nade.
Yeah, Semtex landing it right on A. He's got those pro nades down for days right now as he's moving in, checking out the A side, going to do a little pre-fire, doesn't see anybody, and rocking the MP5. And right now I want to give props to all the guys because they're just completely switching it up with the guns here as it looks like they're capping C. He went in, not focusing on the middle, and Black Ice comes in and picks him up. We jump on board with Krads as he gets taken out by Nova, and now Striker going to lay it down on Nova with a nice headshot, moving around the map. And I'm loving the gun variety here as he's trying to throw down shots. It takes out Jericho with a nice headshot in Syndicate. Always picking up one with his nade, but also picking up Black Ice yet again with his grenade. So I'm sure apologies and condolences are being sent to Black Ice for all of this team kill.
Well, like in close quarters, the Mac 11 isn't a bad gun. Where it suffers is it doesn't have a lot of range. So anything beyond like 20 or 30 feet, you're gonna be having a rough time of it going up against something like an AUG.
Yeah.
But if you're close quarters, if you're within 10 feet, Mac 11, especially with extended mags, you got that full 30-round clip.
Yeah, it's a healthy clip.
It's not a bad gun. And firing range is a pretty small map. So if there is a map that you can get away with using a Mac 11, I'd say this is one of them.
The funny thing about all this is Call of Duty has an extreme variety of weapons once you get out of this like top tier weapons that dominate the game. Because once you get rid of those, you really do open up the book for multiple SMGs being used, multiple assault rifles. It's just Call of Duty has been notorious for having these 2 or 3 guns that end up ruling the kingdom of weapons. And if you knock those out, it does open the door for a lot of interesting weapon switches.
Well, I think it's a security thing. So if you're a pro player, chances are you're going to be looking at what other pro players are. Oh, NASA won with the triple kill feed right there, dude. Going off with the MP5K.
Let's pull up stats.
Pulling up absolutely clutch here.
Yeah, he's 8-2. Striker, our pro player, is 10-4. And then we got Sam 7-2, and Krads is the only one that's kind of slacking right now in the negative for the team. And they're continuing to dominate right now as they've got him. You look at the mini map in your top left. These guys are spread out. They're covering all of their angles. They need to be where they need to be, and they set up. I mean, as you can see, a little bit of lag.
A little bit of lag here. Hopefully it evens out, and it looks like it did.
It did, yeah. We'll have that from time to time, and that's all good.
So anyways, I think what happens a lot of the times is pro players want to feel secure in their choices. Sam picking up a nice 3-piece right there. Almost gets the 4-piece. So they see everybody else using the AUG, and I feel like a lot of them they just don't feel comfortable using a gun like the AK. Even though the AK is technically, I think, more powerful than the FAMAS at range.
Yeah, you love using using it.
I
You
do,
use
yeah.
it all the time in our competitive matches.
Well, the AK has a really predictable recoil. It just goes straight up.
Yeah.
So all you got to do is pull down on your right analog stick a little bit as you're shooting. Looks like Syndicate and his team are just going to go ahead and give up on this one.
Yeah.
Little unfortunate. Come on, guys.
Yeah,
play it out.
yeah,
You got
quit
3
being-
minutes left. People are
Quit
watching.
being douchebags and finish the game, but that's okay. I guess it is hard to keep a positive morale when you're getting beat
You know
by
what?
like 200 points.
I guess that says something about Sam's team, that he beats the fuck out of you so bad that you just you end up doing 360s and shooting your gun.
And that was ballsy to be called the Syndicate Rape Train because I don't believe they did any raping in this map.
Well, I mean, technically there was raping going on. It's just they weren't on the end of it that they anticipated.
Yeah, so maybe the name was appropriate, just received
Totally
more than
appropriate,
sending
man.
it. Yes.
Yeah.
Well,
They were at the front of the rape.
they were at the front of the rape train. That's
not
right.
on the back.
That's right. That's right.
The back
caboose.
guys in the back, they have it easy. You know,
Yeah.
they don't have
Always
anybody
do.
behind them.
On a roller coaster, do you like being in the front or back?
I'm gonna say front, but I'll tell you one thing right now.
The back, I think, is scarier though.
I'm gonna tell you right now. I disagree with you. I
Okay.
I think the front is a lot scarier.
I mean, yes and no.
I am fucking terrified of roller coasters.
So am I, but I do them.
There's one at Six Flags in Los Angeles that I will not do. That's
Which one?
Superman, the one that shoots you straight up,
Yeah.
like fucking 200 feet in the air, and then you just fall right back down.
Not having
No
it.
fucking way. If you offered me $10,000 to do it, I would say no.
Yeah?
Absolutely not. No, it's so scary.
Are
Absolutely.
you serious? You would not do it for $10,000?
I'd probably do it for $10,000.
Yeah, just
but
man it
I
up.
would be fucking terrified.
It's
The
not like
entire
people
time.
have died on it.
Have you been on Goliath?
No.
You've never been on Goliath?
No, I've
Really?
never actually done any roller coasters out here. We had Cedar Point back in Ohio in Sandusky, and that was pretty crazy.
Yeah.
Okay, so ADD tangent on roller coasters. Apologize for that. But it looks like we've got Kratz pulling out the python, missing all of his shots as Nova comes up to take him out with a Uzi, and Black Eye shanking Striker right there as it's 168-11.
You know what that is? I was noticing Fearcrad's plays on a high sensitivity. You can just tell just by watching him. Like, yeah, right there. If you're trying to shoot a pistol with a high sensitivity, like 6 or 7 or 8, it's hard no matter who you are. There are a few people that are like prodigies at it, like D-Treats for whatever reason has like 100% accuracy on 10 sensitivity.
Dietrich is ridiculous, though.
But he's also just a freak of nature. But yeah, it looks like to give themselves a nice little challenge, Sam's team is switching to just pistols. And Jericho is continuously killing himself with nades. So.
Yeah, and you know what? Based on Jericho's skill set, I'm not sure if he's doing this on purpose or if he just keeps killing himself.
You never know with Jericho.
bad grenades. You never know with Jericho. We can jump on board with this poor sport and see what he is doing. Where is he at?
Syndicate is rocking the hip fire with the M60, an unorthodox technique. And yep, Jericho just.
You know, Jericho,
hey,
I unsubscribe from you right now, damn it.
This is our message to the rest of the teams. Play try hard for 6.5 minutes straight, both your games.
Yes,
That's
play your
what I
match
want to
out. It's for the children, you know?
For the children.
Yeah, and how are you going to kill yourself for the children? That doesn't even sound right.
Yeah.
However, right now we are breaking down some bullet spread with Pro Syndicate as Nassau comes in, takes the doo-doo all over him with a nice headshot, and props to Team Labs as they're going to advance on to the next match. They will be playing at 5 p.m. Eastern. Not sure who they're going to play, but we will find out who they're going to play as we're going to jump on board with Team Sea Nanners versus Wing of Redemption's crew. And go ahead as we get the guys back in the room. We're going to plug in so we can talk to Eric and see what he has to say as he's going to be back in kind of hosting in between these matches for us.
So just to clarify, Sam's team just beat the other team by a margin of 224 points. So Sam, you didn't let me down. I called out that you and NASA were going to be some of the best players to watch in this tournament, and props to you. So we should probably go into game chat and talk to them.
Yeah. Let's do it. What's up, Eric? How you doing, buddy?
Guys, that was pretty intense. I have to say, even with Jericho sitting there killing himself over and over and over again, playing for fun, as he likes to say, it seemed to be a pretty well matched. You know, well, let me rephrase this.
Not really.
It seemed to be a pretty interesting match to watch, and especially if you watch guys like freaking Sam 5000. These guys have so much skill, just the way they run with the guns. These guys running with Uzis. These guys are, you know, they're changing things up. They're having a lot of fun with it. It was neat for me to watch at least, and yeah, that was pretty cool.
Are we up?
Hold on. Wait for
a
it.
second.
Wait for it.
Wait a second.
We might be back on.
Well, nothing's planned.
We might have lost about 10,000 viewers. We might be back on.
Oh, we're good. We're good.
I don't know. It's not saying live yet, but
then again, there are like 50,000 people watching or something.
yeah, I don't know if it's that high, but I think we are back live again. Taking a while to load.
Wait for the ad. I'm not saying shit about the actual game until I see that we're live.
Fair enough, dude.
Let me ask you something while we're waiting. How are you doing right now?
I'm a little flustered right now
Yeah.
due to the fact that the stream went down. But
No, I mean existentially speaking. How are you doing?
I'm alright.
You good, like
Yeah,
with
yeah.
your own existence?
Yeah, I think I'm happy. I've centered up my chi on a
Yeah.
daily basis. You know, every morning I make it a focus of mine to do that.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
good to hear.
Yeah.
Up. Nope, it says we're live. It says we're live.
There's nothing. What do you mean it's not?
It's back. They're saying.
What's up?
Yeah.
Shut your mouth, Diesel! Get the fuck back in your room!
Diesel, god damn it!
Actually, in your room.
Alright, go back into my room.
125 to 1.
Oh,
to kick
right,
off the
and
first
it looks
game.
like they were able to turn things around here as they've got a 25-point lead, pulling it off at the end. I think that triple cap really brought these guys back into it.
Yeah, we forget that no one that's watching the stream actually saw what happened. So, wait, which team took the first round again?
It was, I think Woody's team. I think Moo went up and took it at 125 to 100. We actually had a little issue. Vicstar had some C4. I think he's got that hashed out now. So we're good to start the next side of the map whenever they're ready.
Somebody needs to let, who was the guy that chucked C4? Which one was
Vicstar.
it? Vicstar. Someone needs to let Vicstar and all the players know that C4 isn't allowed. Hopefully, he got that memo before we started up the game here. Fwiz, get off your Twitter account.
Hey man, you know,
and let's focus on the streaming.
I'm trying to let people know we're back on. They've got to refresh, and they're not going to be able to hear me if I'm telling them to refresh. So who knows? It looks like we're building back the viewers that we lost. My bad. Technical difficulties are always going to arise and things like that. So it happens. And also, everybody out there that's giving Jericho a hard time, let it go. Hutch and I were certainly just joking around, messing with him.
Totally kidding.
That's my buddy right there. So I got nothing but love for him.
Oh, I don't like him, but I respect him. I'll tell you that right now. I don't trust that fucker farther than I can throw him.
Nah, I love him to death. So please don't hate on him. He was just joking around. It's all in good fun. So don't worry about that. And Jericho, nothing but love from the Machinima team, Hutch and I as well. So we're back on board. We've got everybody's favorite YouTuber, X-Jaws. He is sitting up on top wood as he's going to try to control it. They've got an issue as Ronaldinho actually times out. Now, that's nothing to do with us. That's going to be a connection error on his own behalf as Woody, learning how to throw pro nades, picks up 2 on B, and now Jaws is in a tough spot, comes down, takes out Ego, Singh takes out Vicstar. That's 2 down, 3 down, and instead of being overzealous, Jaws is smart, goes for that A and allowing his team to jump on B there, and well played as they're pushing to get a 3 cap here. So turn of events here for X-Jaws and company as it looks like they pulled off the 3 cap successfully. Well played by those guys. Real smart.
Yeah, and you know, whenever a player lags out, it is unfortunate, but it's one of the realities that you deal with when you're competing in something that takes place in an online arena.
Man. You know, we've had these issues too because before, when I did work with MLG, Hasher and I casted the tournaments, and it was all done until the national championship on online pro circuit. So very similar format. You bring a lot of people in the room, and you're casting, and you're streaming, and a lot of elements get included in there, and you do the best with what you can as part of being able to put on online functions. But it happens. Shit happens. It's good, man.
Yeah, and a 4v3, it's no surprise they're getting dominated right now. But hey, you know what? At least they're still playing out the game, so good for them.
I'm debating if I should jump.
Oh,
okay, he's back in.
Ronaldinho's back in.
I was about to jump in, commentate while playing, and do a little bit of that. But it looks like Ronaldinho's back in, so he's going to be able to help his team. In the meantime, you are right, X-Jaws, with that 4v3, his team was able to capitalize on a guy being down. They hold down a 3 cap. They've got a 25-point lead on this
Ronaldinho joins the wrong team.
And Ronaldinho joins the wrong team.
Whoa,
it looks like everybody is. So I don't know if they're going to do a restart because it connected.
$5 says they do a restart.
You know, it's unfortunate because I think a lot of them aren't fluent. If you go by tournament online rules, if you drop out, you drop out. You don't start a game over again because then you have the issue of like people who drop out just because they might not be winning and get another crack at it.
That's all right. So if someone from Game Dunzo is watching right now, you might want to just restart the game. Maybe Eric, the Aviator, can make a phone call, make this thing happen. But just so the other players know, don't do that.
You don't have the luxury of ending the game once the player disconnects. Unfortunately, you have to play a man down. That's kind of, again, part of the online thing. But that's okay. We've got a lot of people that aren't hip to the tournament.
We're on it, guys.
What's up?
Nothing. Good.
Look in your eyes and see what you see, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we're gonna ask the people that aren't involved in the. How many people do we have in this lobby right now?
We have help me out
all right.
13,
So here we go again. Let's see what happens next.
Which allows
Next time, guys, join the right team, please.
Yeah.
Thank you. This is your last chance.
And Eric the Aviator coming in, laying the motherfucking law down, and we're going to start this over again. I don't know what the point margin was from the first round.
It was about
here.
50 points
50?
In favor of Woody's team, I think.
Okay.
Don't quote me on that. Might be 40 points.
So you're just making shit up.
No, I have a general idea of it, but don't quote me is basically what I'm saying. So thanks for being a dickhead about it.
And who do you want to jump back on board with?
I don't even care anymore, Fwiz. This is your show. Jump on board with whoever Fwiz wants.
Let's jump on board with Woody's gamer tag, the unexceptional gamer, and see if he can do something exceptional this time around here. Again, Vicstar having trouble figuring out what team he's on. We're on board with Woody. He's got the AUG out. And now, guys, we're replaying the second round here due to the fact that Ronaldinho dropped out. But moving forward, we're not going to do that shenanigans. As Trout takes out Woody with a Semtex. And we've got 3 down there as Rambo was able to take out Ronaldinho. And now they're trying to turn around, cap this flag. And again, a big, big battle going on. And again, the question is C4 allowed or not? But it looks like, if they want to use it, they can use it.
You know what? Honestly, at this point, this is for charity. This is for fun. If they're chucking C4, who gives a shit?
I agree. Well said, my good friend.
Woody picking up a nice double spray, but I think maybe on his end, with our connection, maybe his perspective, it looked a little different. But it looked like he missed the third guy. He could have got a triple spray right there, but nonetheless, they pick up the B flag and clear it out. So that's excellent map control on these guys' part. And Woody going ham here. He's picking up 4 kills protecting the B flag in the process.
Well done by him. We jump back on board. Ronaldinho comes in, takes out X-Shells from behind as they're trying to set up, make sure nobody gets picked up on B, and now they're starting to move in as Ronaldinho goes bottom wood to top wood to see if he can solidify the A spot. As he looks to the left, he assumes that they're going to be coming from jungle side, picks up a spawn, or a stun right there off the spawn, and now he's going to try to take it out by himself as Rambo from the bottom left here picks up a 2-piece, and Ronaldinho comes in, caps A by himself, turns around, and almost got the turn on there. Whoever that was able to pick up a stun and fend him off for a little bit here as the other team was able to pick up C. Now, again, they fight for A and C, but they've really got to turn around and get that B side here as we see Team Moo coming up big right now as Ronaldinho's controlling top wood. You've got to get him off top wood, and he does it by himself.
It looks like what they did was they told Ronaldinho straight from the beginning, I want you to be a bully, just get in their spawn and push him around. Because if you notice, he's basically taking on the role of the main Slayer, and just some excellent accuracy right there. Pretty much all those bullets connecting. So it's pretty clear that this guy's a master Slayer, but at the same time, he'll hop on a flag when he needs to, such as the case may be.
Jumping off the top wood and going down to A or something like that, but you said it perfect. I mean, he comes down there, he picks up 2 guys that are trying to get on B. The thing about it is people get frustrated with the inability to get B, but you are not able to, when the other team controls A and B at the same time, you cannot get B without controlling top wood, and a lot of people don't understand that because they get flustered, they run in, they're trying to get B, everyone jumps on it, but if you have the other team controlling top wood, you will never get B because of that. It's so advantageous to be on that top ground. That's okay. We'll plug that in.
Yeah. Let's
you didn't even listen to that damn thing that I said.
No. I heard you. This doesn't have to do with the streaming.
Right, bud.
Fwiz, if you were doing your job, I wouldn't be on your case all the time. No. Whoa, we got 3 down on Wings of Redemption's cow. And it looks like the other team are going to mount kind of a miniature little comeback here. They're going for the two cap for B and A. There's only about a 40-point margin at this point, so it's still a close game either way. But Sam, I keep calling him Sam. Oh, his name is Sam.
Sam X-Shaw's Sam, so it's okay.
So that works out. Yeah, Sam's team is just going to have to step it up because this is about the point where they're running out of time. They got to make up this point deficit, and they know they have to play aggressive right now.
Because now it's accumulated close to like 50-some points. No, because you have first and first, so it's like 70.
So it's about a 60-point game at this point. They really got to hop on these flags.
Yeah, and
picking
up a 3-piece as Ego was able to finally take him up, but for Team Moo, Ego is all that's left on the board, and now they're going to use this turn to capitalize on the situation here as Ego's going to try to go in and A. His team is spawning back into the map, and they're going to get a 3 cap right now, but don't worry, it looks like Team Moo is going to pull off A, and the question is, are they going to get B in time? And it looks like Vicstar is coming in there, takes out Trout. They're not able to pull off B. Good defense by Vicstar. Woody's going to come in and support him there and try. I'm sorry, they hadn't capped it, but now it was, I guess, good off. Ooh,
Oh, PJ pulling up some nice D.
Fuck everything I just said. Sing just came in and took care of business.
This is a close game. I think this is about time we should hop on board with the X-Jaws team. I
Cool.
want to see what Sam's doing. I know he's a good player.
Well, he's not on board right now. Looks like he's out, so we can jump on board with Rambo in the meantime. Now Jaws is back on board here as we jump on with him. Trout in front of him. They control both C and B spot on that A side, which means that they're getting it. But Singh comes in, takes out Woody to get C, so they continue to hold both B and C. And now they're going to have to, Hutch, get on A and really get some points
if they can hold this setup, they're good. But they have to keep the other team two capped. So if you guys are just tuning in right now, X-Jaws team, they've already played one game. And a cumulative, they're only down about maybe 40 points at this point, so they can still win this if they can hold the 2-flag cap. If they want to get aggressive and push for the 3 cap, that wouldn't be a bad idea. As you can see, we had Ronaldinho trying to hop on the B flag, but he's nated by Trout. Trout picking up another kill with the AUG. And I'm just waiting for Fwiz to hop in here with his MLG shout.
Dude, actually, I want to give you props right now, man. You are like an excellent co-commentator for shoutcasting.
I've actually never done this before.
I know you don't, and you sell yourself short. We did it together at the 360 Icons tournament. You're actually really good at it, man. So
it's because I'm a fucking nerd and I know so much about Call of Duty. So this is like, you know.
Yeah, you're natural. As Rambo from Top Wood picks out Woodstar and Big Star, jumps down to grab A here. Going to do some stun checks at the front side of Wood, and they are going to go for the triple cap here as they got A and B, and we've got somebody right now on C. It's Trout here trying to hold it down, and they're going to pick up a triple cap. Nice job with Sam. We've got X-Jaws and Trout hanging out together along with Singh here as Rambo was taken out earlier on. We're going to jump on board with Singh. He takes a stun in the middle of B, sees one to his left here, and they're going to get it. He's got his team. No, Big Star pulling out the questionable equipment move here with C4. We don't even know if you can use it or not as Sam is back into the game here. They need to get both B and A right now. 28 seconds left on the clock. They're down. It looks like they're just, kind of counted out, realizing that they're not going to be able to get back into this game. It might be a little too late,
but nonetheless, this was a very good game.
This was a great matchup. Both very evenly skilled teams played, valiantly through the entire match. And at the end of the day, it looks like we're going to see Team Moo that advances. So props to Woody's Gamertag, Vicstar, Ego from 360 Icons, and Ronaldinho all doing their part to come out with a big win here on Fire Range Domination. They're going to advance in the bracket, and Hutch, they're going to play the Lads at 5 o'clock Eastern Time. So it'll be the Lads versus Team Moo.
Ronaldinho pulling up a fucking 6 captures, 6 defends, and 17-11. Just a monster scoring domination, and that shows you right off the break that this guy is a versatile player and he's not just a slayer. He'll hop on flags and protect him.
I see those numbers and completely I say that is a goddamn tornado that went through. Yeah. When you get 6 defense, 6 caps, and still go +6 as well, that's a tornado.
Yeah, putting up huge numbers against solid players. Sam's no pushover, and his team, they're all talented players.
Right.
Good game, guys.
Good game, guys. All right, so we are going to jump back into the next game here. We've got Team Cock. Yes, C-O-C-K. It is an acronym if it makes you feel any better, Hutch. Yeah. And they're going to be going against Peanut Butter Wolves.
It's going to be interesting to see if Team Cock can really get that blood flowing.
Yes.
And keep themselves. Yeah, they need to erect themselves up to the difficulty of the situation and really penetrate the other team's defenses.
I think that's going to be the penetration. That's going to get their win.
Going to be the difference maker, and we're just going to have to see.
The question is if they're going to be using magnums or not.
Wait a second. Is Eric taking over the hosting? What's going on? Someone talk to me. Eric.
Hello.
Oh, hello.
I think you can hear me now, can't you? That's pretty exciting stuff. Yeah, so I'm back with you. I actually can't hear you, Hutch. If you don't mind plugging in your laptop or your little microphone, I could hear you.
What's that?
We do have one.
Oh, my Hutch just dropped my iPhone. If you do it again.
And the Peanut Butter Wolves. Peanut Butter Wolves are one of the favorites to win this thing with Optic Diesel, Juicer, Rock Lobster, Eco Mick, and Icons Revan as a big part of this. It's going to be kind of interesting to see how this all comes together, particularly because, as I understand it, Optic Diesel is actually at the Optic Pad where you guys are commentating this, aren't they?
Yeah, he's here.
Isn't he? Where's my words?
Yeah, so it's Fwiz, Jay, and Diesel, myself, Jay, and Diesel that live in the Optic House here in LA.
For that match, we might just stay on Diesel's perspective to keep it fair, so we're not
right on. Well,
games, guys.
We want Juicer's in. Let's get Juice in here, and I'll get the rest of the teams on board and get things set up. Before we go into the next game, though, I want to take just a minute to talk about, and please make sure you're keeping everyone else muted for us.
Yep, I'm going to mute everybody right now for you, and I'm going to let you do the segment in between, and we'll be back in a second.
Awesome, man. Awesome. I'm getting words of that there are some issues with echo again. I'm trying to keep that at the minimum. But guys, if you're on the stream right now and you're watching this, do us a favor. And because this is for charity and we want to get as many views as possible because we want to help as many people as possible, take just a minute out of your day, go to your Facebook and paste the link onto your Facebook. Let your friends know that we'd love to have more people here. We've capped at 25,000 people on the stream so far. We could easily take it 25,000 people more. We'd love to have them here. I think that our limit right now with Justin TV is around, I think they said 150,000 people. So let's get that many people on here if possible. Just hop on your Facebook. If each and every one of you does, it'll take just a second out of your day. Facebook, Twitter, whatever you want to do. We'd love to have your help on that, and we greatly appreciate it. So without further ado, I guess we're going to go ahead and get the rest of these teams in here. Revan just arrived. Looks like Juicer is here, and this is a pretty good setup. So we'll go ahead and get these new teams in on board, old teams out. I'd like to ask, though, I know Wiz and Hutch were watching the last game. What do you guys feel? How do you guys feel about that last game? What do you guys feel like can change, or they can do better the next game? Because obviously Woody's team really pulled that out of their hat. I was impressed.
Yeah, that was actually a really well, evenly skilled matched game. I thought everything went according to plan, and yeah, Team Moon did a really good job. It was neck and neck that second round. If they didn't, some 3-caps got away from them, which really let them build up that deficit. But in that second half of domination, it was a really close matchup.
For sure, for sure. Well, let's really quick just to address something really quick. The stream is going bananas. We had said at the beginning of the stream today that the C4s were going to be disallowed. However, apparently the message did not get out to all the teams. Obviously, that's kind of a bummer, but I guess we're going to go ahead and have to allow C4s. I know it's kind of a challenge. It's frustrating. It's not as competitive, but guys, it's for charity. It's not the end of the world. We're going to have some fun with this. If you're going to use C4, I guess we have to allow it at this point. Sadly, but like Hutch said, I almost called him Optic Hutch. I don't know how you feel about that again.
He used to be an Optic, so it's okay.
I know. It's been a while.
Once you're an Optic, you're in it for life. So.
Amen, brother. I envy you guys. You guys know what you're doing more than I do, anyway. Yeah, C4s are allowed, guys. Be cool with them, but have fun. So I guess I'll turn this back over to you, Fwiz. Encouraging the stream to donate, encouraging the stream to check out our sponsors, and to Facebook or tweet this. That's my speech. I'm done.
All right, buddy. Well, we're ready to go. Once they start it off, I'm ready to cast it up. So we'll just hang out, guys. We'll hang out, wait for the match to start up. So just be patient with everybody. We got to, we take one team in, we got to rotate a new one in, and so forth. So just be patient. I appreciate everybody that is tuning in, that's supporting everything that is. Whether you are tweeting it out, Facebooking it out, sending messages, telling your friends about it. If you're donating, thank you to everybody contributing, whatever way you are. Whether you're behind scenes doing stuff, I know Ready Up Servers and the people that are sponsoring it. Eric, thank you, and all the other people that are participating, playing 360 Icons, Ego, and all those guys. Thank you to all of them.
Yeah, man, it's a great joy to be here and to put this whole thing together. Just see the community stand up for what's right for once and really do something great. It's just been awesome. I want to really quick just let people know that the next matchup that's coming in is going to be really, really exciting because one of the internet's greats, I think everyone can agree, at least everyone on the stream with me right now can say that C-Nanners is the man, and his team of crazy banana killers will be facing off against 2Bucks team, the Minority Authority. That'll be coming up next, and that should be a pretty good little setup for this next bracket.
So I can't post links, no?
Okay, let's see here. There's Grizz. Okay, last minute, guys. Just one more thing for the stream to know. Last minute, we had to make a change, and Mr. Grizz is stepping in for the stream.
Grizz, you motherfucking beast!
Yeah, this is pretty exciting. They lost their pro, so Grizz is in to help as the pro, which Grizz, that's going to be exciting. I know Zerka is stepping up and hoping to do all they can to keep you guys sniping. So I'm pretty excited about that.
Messaged out, was like, hey, tweet me who you want to see, but now, guys, forget about it. We'll do that next game. I'm putting it on Grizz off the beginning. And Grizz, if you have anything but a goddamn sniper out, I'm going to kill you.
All right, guys, here we go. I'll let you guys take part.
You guys don't need to try. All right.
All right, Hutch, we're back up. Come in here, you sex beast.
What's up?
Team away.
Come in here.
Yeah, a moment.
Okay, fine. You know what? I've done this by myself.
Peanut butter wolves are bottom. Peanut butter wolves are bottom.
Do not smother me, Fwiz. Do not.
I worked too hard. All right, they're on the other team. Short pass.
It would take a while to talk with her.
Oh, I gotta need all these guys. Alright guys, we're jumping on board with Zerg Grizz. If you don't know him, then you don't know anything about Call of Duty. One of the most prolific snipers ever in the history of Call of Duty. And right now, he's busting out the sniper. Tries to take out B and cap that, but is not able to do it. But he has some friends helping him out. Diesel comes in. And these guys got their tryhard pants. They've been playing a lot, practicing a lot. So let's see if Grizz is able to get some good snipe shots for us in the entertainment value. Takes out Revan with the sniper. Nice shooting by Grizz. Going to try to move in, get the B. Looking around. They're facing against a 3-cap right now as Zerka takes out Grizz on his own team here, but gets a nice snipe shot on Diesel. These guys are playing for fun, remember, and they are busting out team snipes, and it looks good.
This is a full team of snipers.
All 4 snipers and small beans taking out Revan like a sex beast. No issues at all. Pulls out the Python. He's going to get the kill. Takes out Justra. Guys, this is entertainment at its fullest. We are watching all 4 of these guys beast snipers in the YouTube world, and I am having so much fun casting these guys and watching them play. So we're back on board with Grizz. See if he's going to be able to take out somebody with the sniper. And every shot that they land is just like so exciting. He's able to pull up a Semtex on Revan here as we jump on board with Sniper. He's holding on top 10, looking over B, gets taken out by Justra, coming in with a Galil, and I think these guys are really going to try to solidify a score lead with regular guns, and I can very well see this turning into a 4v4 sniper brawl, but they've put so much time into practicing and stuff, and Zerka picks up a 2-piece with the sniper. Let's get on him and see what he's doing. This is awesome, man. What do you think about Team Snipes? I know you're a big fan of seeing stuff like this.
It's obvious that they're putting themselves at a clear disadvantage, but it's so fucking awesome to see these guys. They got a triple cap. A team of snipers has got a triple cap.
Oh! Small God! With a 3-piece Semtex followed with a sniper shot. Ladies and gentlemen, if you're not subbing to this guy, get your head in your goddamn game because he is a beast. Small beast. That was so sick.
Oh, that's going in a montage. Oh my God, look at the
Oh, that was so good though, dude. That was so good. All right, we're back on board with Grizz, picking up hit markers on a Semtex, moving in bottom wood, trying to get a scope in on the snipes, but switches out to a Python here.
Honestly, this is unbelievable that a team of snipers is going toe-to-toe against a team of players that are all fucking beasts at the game and using fully automatic weapons.
Yeah.
This is only a, 13-point game at this point, and it's 4v4.
4v4 snipes, dude.
Insane.
It's sick, man. And granted, they are like some of the best snipers in the game. Zerka picks up a 2-piece as Grizz is trying to pull it out, gets taken out by Diesel, so that is going to be 4 down here as Small Beams spawns back onto the map. He's going to look down here and see if he can pick somebody up from crates. This opts out to just move out away from that, and Justra gets a nice nade through the middle. So these guys are now, Grizz picks up a nice kill on Diesel, but right now they are getting 3-capped on, so they're going to have to move into a position, grab a couple flags, and get back on board. But you are right, with 4 snipers going against guns, you've got to give these guys all the credit in the world how beastly that is.
Honestly, you know what? It's a shame that this team of beastly-ass snipers is playing against probably the best team in the tournament right now. Because these guys could have easily won some games against some of the guys that are maybe lower down on the scale. But no matter what, Rock picking up a nice 3-piece right there. No matter what, you have to give these guys props for going in there and just having fun and giving you guys a show.
So Wings just tweeted me, how funny is it? He said, looks like the blanket full of anthrax that Fwiz sent me didn't do the trick. I'm in the recovery stage now. Wings, we love you, man. Hope you feel better. Whatever's going on, I will try to send more anthrax next time. And
so many multiple kills in the kill feeds in this game right now. This is crazy.
The kill feed's out, and now it looks like we've got a ballsy, manly match with Team Snipers as Beans takes out Diesel and going to try to control and get B looking up at top wood as Justra goes down with the AK to take him out. But Zerka, oh my God, Zerka is going ham right now. 10 and 6 with the sniper rifle as he's going to control C here. Let's stay on board with him because he is doing big things here. Tries to line up the snipe and gets taken out by Diesel. Puts the sniper down probably best because he wasn't doing well with it at all. And now we've got all these guys down on the map. But I am loving the team snipers. I think this is so sweet.
Hey, you know what, Diesel? Fuck you!
Yeah, fuck you, Diesel, you tryhard.
Guys.
Yeah, you puss. Whatever, forget you, Diesel. So on board here with Small Beans. Is he going to move up jungle side, trying to grab A here? And let's see if he's able to do something big with it as Rock throws a C4. Damn you, Rock. We said... Oh, no, we're allowing C4 now.
Yeah, we're allowing it. Yeah.
Oh, that's my.
Well, good job, Rock.
Yeah, good job.
Nice C4, buddy.
C4 kill there,
Yeah.
bro. Way to go, Rock.
But seriously, let him win. Give him a. Oh, Grizz going
No
ham.
scope heady by Grizz taking out Justra, and I am loving these shots. My dick is hard right now. Well, now it's not.
Pull up this. You made it weird, man. Pull up the stats. Let's take a look at the stats. Is anybody on the sniper team going positive?
Yeah, no, for sure. Look at Zerka. He's beast mode, 11-8 right now.
Zerka going positive against some of the best players in Call of Duty.
For sure. Yeah, no doubt about it. We got Small Beans here. He was able to pick up Brevin, but was not able to get Justra. And these guys, I props them for using snipers, hanging in there. Hey, man, on the plus side, that margin is still less than Jericho's team, which was using actual weapons. Not to call anybody out, just making an observation off the 3 games we've seen here so far today. As Grizz going to try to pick up a Semtex, gets the stun, picks up a 2-piece, moving in to grab A here, and let's see if he's able to pick up any more kills.
You can see his montage instincts. He wanted to charge in that bomb so bad.
Dude. Trying to get clips, man.
Where's the kill feed? That's what he's thinking right there.
I know. I can promise you Small Bean is going to use that clip and that quad that he picked up earlier. And Grizz trying to line up a shot, misses there. And let's see if he's able to pull something off. Tries to throw a Z4 here and gets him out, takes Juicer out as Revan picks up a sniper for the other team, taking out Grizz. Snipinator is off the board, and now we are with Small Beans here, who tries to line up a shot, misses his first one, can't connect.
Oh, sorry, go ahead.
No, you just ruined it now, so go ahead. Say what you have to say.
I'm going to admit, I just completely interrupted you with no concern to what you were talking about.
In fairness to you, I think I've interrupted you over our term of whatever, knowing each other many more times.
Yeah. Yeah. What I was going to say is, no matter what happens in this tournament, and just remember, this is only the first game. They still got one more game to play. They got to play on both sides. No matter what happens in this tournament, I honestly think that this might be my favorite game so far. I mean, not even so far. At the end of the tournament, this might be my favorite game to have watched.
Oh, yeah. I don't want to call anything too early. There's a lot more matches left.
Snipinator picking up a quick scope for the final kill cam.
I mean, it's so beastly.
Bro, it's the final kill cam. Do a 360. Jesus Christ.
Dang.
Common sense these days. You know, it's not so common. It's really not.
No sense. Yeah.
Well, thank you, man.
So our producer just walked in the room. We're going to cut it down a notch with some of that.
We're going to keep this,
this is going to be PG-13.
crowd friendly. If you're 8 years old and watching this, no problem.
No problem, yeah.
No
Your
problem
mom's not
at
going to
all.
come in and ground you anymore because
It's
we're going to
gonna
take it down a notch.
Yeah, we'll be super sarcastic. We don't need to swear.
We don't need to swear. My mom actually always says that too. You don't need to be swearing all the time.
Will Smith,
Yeah.
popular
Will Smith,
hip-hop
yeah.
artist.
Big
and,
Willie style, man.
Yeah.
He didn't swear in any of those tracks, and they all did really well.
Millionaire.
Yeah.
Billionaire, probably.
Well, not a billionaire.
He's probably a billionaire.
You think?
ID4, Hancock.
I don't
list
know if
goes
he's
on.
a
You want
billionaire.
me to keep going? I Am Legend. I can do this for days. Men in Black.
Fair enough. I think billionaire might be pushing. I think he's probably in that like 500-600 million range.
Pursuit of Happiness.
That was a great movie.
I never saw it. I heard it was really sad.
It is really sad. Messed your day up. So back on board with Small Beans. We've got Call of Duty Black Ops Tournament, Game Dunzo Tournament, Charity. We've got some of the biggest names in YouTube in collaboration with some of MLG's best pro players here as Revan throws a C4 to B, taking out both Grizz and Beans. We're going to jump on board with Zerka, who's an absolutely monster on the first round of this domination as they continue to be an all-team sniper squad, putting on quite a show for us.
You know what? I think now would be a good time to, if you guys know of anybody that has ever gone on the Call of Duty forums and said that sniping was overpowered, you might want to take a look at this this match that we're watching right now, and that might change your mind.
Anybody that says sniping is overpowered is on crack cocaine.
This is adult friendly and
that was PG-13.
Kid friendly.
Yeah.
Well, PG-13.
Yeah, if we're going by like MSRB ratings, I think
hey Eric, if you're listening, is crack
or cocaine allowed? Let us know.
My God, the more
I can't imagine. Yeah.
Imagine it is.
All right.
So let's move on.
Well, they're really hyped up off some good energy right now as we're on board with Zerg Grizz taking out A, gonna pop out bottom wood, sees somebody top 10, takes hit markers from them, and let's see if he's able to execute a shot here. A Snipinator and the bottom left picks up a 2-piece. I feel like we're never on where the action's going, so I want to see if Snipinator is hot right now. He's got somebody in trailer looking around as Juicero comes from behind and take him out. Jumping on board with Small Bean, sees top trailer, nice shot, picks up hit markers. That'll mess up your entire day. Not executing with a kill, the sniper rifle. I feel like if you hit anywhere with a sniper, it should be a kill at that point.
And just to say it right now, I think it's awesome that Snipinator's in here because, just a quick little shout out, I think him and Steve Schwint are two guys that, if you like Call of Duty and you like sniping, there's no reason why you shouldn't be checking these guys out. Snipinator and Steve Schwint are both like some of the best snipers the snipers. They're some of the best snipers on Call of Duty. Please get off Twitter and help me commentate.
Yeah, you sound like
Jesus
an idiot.
Christ.
I just hear you over here saying snippers or something like that.
Snipers, man.
Snipers, okay.
Snipinator is one of the best snipers on Call of Duty.
Okay, nice. Yeah, I think he is.
And
He's
Steve
putting on certainly a show for us right now as he picks up hit markers, starting to get an executed kill, and takes out Revan. No chance at all. Snipinator is going to come up with a nice kill as Diesel moves in to take him out. We are going to jump automatically on board with Small Beans, but I want to say with Zerka, because Zerka has been such a beast on the sticks right now. Sees that C4, looks off to the right, and bottom 10 gets taken out by Revan as these teams are assembling. Diesel, pull out the sniper rifles!
It's, I mean, really, at this point, would you, if you're on Diesel's team and you don't have a sniper in your hand, at that point, can you call yourself a man?
No, there's nothing.
We will guide you through this.
We will guide you through the darkness of the night as we refresh.
In case you guys are watching, Grizz's team is still losing, unfortunately. Beans' team.
Sure.
It's Team Cock, right?
Team COCK.
COCK.
Correct.
Jeez. Team COCK is they're still losing right now.
Yeah,
so it looks like
right
we should be good again if you guys reload the page.
Well, we'll see here. I think we are, but I don't know. You know, we've had some tech issues today. Now we got an advertisement.
There's too many of you, and you're breaking the stream.
Yeah, it's a sensory overload here.
Secure.
I would like to think we are on.
I want to say that we're good. I want to say that we're gonna find out.
Advertisement. Is it a black screen? Can they see us?
We're back. We're back. All right, so we are back.
All right, so they're gonna have to refresh if they hadn't already. Sorry about that, guys. Apologize for any tech issues that we've had today. I will take 100% blame for that.
You know what? I'll give you 100%.
And I appreciate that because I think everyone else will as well. So
Yeah.
might as well just start collecting it now. So send your hate my way to Fwiz. Feel free to email me, tweet me, or Facebook me about taking my life.
And hey, you know what happens when the other team pulls out snipers? Grizz's team gets a 2-cap.
Yeah,
No big deal.
right.
No big
Yeah.
deal.
No, these guys could have never. I mean, rightfully so, though. There's not another squad. Like, what squad of 4 snipers could really go against these 4?
No
None.
one.
Yeah,
Yeah.
none, yeah.
I don't care if you got D-Treats, Stevie, what's another PC player? Mazzarini,
yeah.
Paradox. I don't care if you're going against those 4. If you're playing against fully autos in this game, you're just not going to win. But
Yeah.
big props to these guys. If you follow them on Twitter, tweet at them and say that Fwiz and Hutch are very happy with their performance today. Or that you yourself are very happy.
I'm
Oh
actually
my
extremely
God!
happy.
We just missed a sexy, nice little no scope headshot. Right?
Oh, look at this. Bobby's going for clips right now. I love it, dude. Ladder stall? Oh, ladder stall wall bang.
Technically, that was a ladder stall YY wall bang.
What ladder stall?
Attempt.
Wall bang. You know what I like sniping with the sniping moves reminds me of like skateboarding. You know, as far as like some of those.
That's why they call it Tony Hawk. The ACOG M40 in Call of Duty 4 was the Tony Hawk setup because people would try and do they would call it like a 720 ladder stall top spin.
That's not my community that I'm hip enough with, but I love it.
They get super into it and they make some fucking sweet montages. So I don't even
Wait, who went 19 and 14 for snipers?
I don't know. What's buzzing in your apartment?
Oh, that was the dryer.
Okay.
That was the dryer. Yeah, it's not gonna happen a lot.
Take it away, Eric. Are you watching it? How's it? No? Okay.
I can hear you guys from my room now. It sounds really good.
Yo, Eric.
All right, guys. What is up, guys? That was a crazy game, wasn't it?
Oh my goodness, was it ever?
Man, I'm still sitting here blown away. I just kept trying to follow Zergriz and Snipinator, just literally clutching that up. I couldn't believe how good he was.
Zerka was the biggest sex beast out of all of them, though.
Well, here's the thing with Zerka, though. Zerka's still trying to hit 360 wall bounce ladder stall shenanigans the whole time. It's great. It's too funny, man. It really is. Well, here's the deal, guys. We obviously had a little bit of issue here and there on this last stream bit, but if you have any issues, feel free to refresh the page. If you're having trouble typing or chatting in the box, all you have to do is click follow on our Justin.tv account, which is Call of the Community. We had some issues with the chat actually lagging out the rest of the gamers, so we wanted to fix that and get you guys in the right place. So without further ado, I apologize again for the audio. We want to go ahead and pull in our next team. You guys can obviously tell me the Peanut Butter Wolves won that, correct? Voice is being quiet.
Yeah,
I'm pretty sure Peanut Butter
it
Wolves
certainly
won
was not the sniping team.
All right. So Peanut Butter Wolves took this away. They're going to be in the next bracket, but that brings us to the man himself, C-Nanners, taking on $2. and his team of the Minority Authority. This should be a pretty good event at this point. We're pretty excited about it. And yeah, I will go ahead and let Nanners say his piece. Nanners, how you doing, man?
Hey.
Hey, before you go on, Nanners, I'm going to take a quick 2-minute break so you two can talk.
All right, so we got 2 minutes here. Really quick, Nanners, what I want to talk to you about, and actually we talked about this before, I'd love to get your thoughts on how the community can be used like this in the future. I mean, just in everyday life, how can we do more good? Because I know that's something that we've been trying to, or you've been trying to instigate in the YouTube scene for quite some time.
Well, yeah, have fun. That is numero uno goal. I think that when people stop forgetting they love this, that's when things get dicey. I would say that don't take yourself seriously and have fun. That should be the best course of action.
I can dig it, man. I can dig it. Well, I'm going through right now through our notification of payments received through PayPal, and I want to go ahead and let someone know that they are going to be winning something. And sadly, you're not looking over my shoulder, so I can't have you do this with me. But again, to the stream, if you don't know already, anyone who donates $1 or more is going to have the opportunity to win swag from Astro Gaming or from Gunner Glasses. Our first person who's winning something here is donated actually just $1. He is, I guess, in the UK. I won't give any more details. The man's name is Juan. Juan, you've just won a pair of Gunner Glasses. You will be informed of this later on about how you can claim them. But Juan, you got a pair of Gunners. Congratulations, man. Thank you so much for your donation. So, sweet. That is too much awesome. I love giving stuff away, man. It's just wicked fun. I gotta say, it really is. So I'll put that on there. That he's getting some Gunners. And really quick, Adam, tell me, I know you guys are going up against, well, a pretty balanced team here. I know Two Bucks and his team are doing a lot of good work. What are your thoughts on this this competition?
I have no idea. We're going to shoot people in their faces, and then hopefully they die. That is the plan. About this balanced issue, I don't know. I don't know how much balance they'll have with bullets in their eye sockets. Amen. Amen.
I'm with you. All right. Well, in just a moment here, we'll probably get started as soon as Fuzz empties his ladylike ladder and allows us to.
By the way, I don't mean to call you guys out, but you called my team name is incorrect on the roster. So.
No. What was your team name supposed to be?
Banana Boat Death Squad Force, and it's Banana Crazy Killers or something. I don't know what you put on there.
Banana Boat Death Squad Force is way better.
Yep. So.
All right, Banana Boat.
Death Squad Force.
Death Squad Force. I dig it. All right, so that'll be changed on the brackets. Guys, I really wish everyone in here good luck. We've got some great players. Foreplay from Envy, Earn My Respect. One Night Stand from Astro Gaming. Actually, Stan, it's great to have you in here. I'll be bringing you in a little bit later to talk a bit more. But we have Dendro in here as well. This is a heck of a team.
Yeah, pretty cool.
All right, well, where's our combatants here? We're looking for $2. $2. I am $2. Where are you? All right, looking for him right now, guys. We'll get him in this game as quickly as possible and make things happen. And it'd be good stuff.
Just so no one freaks out, I've been instructed to mute everybody but the captains of every team.
Buddy.
Some people get all upset, like, what do you got problems with Bendro for, bro? Why are you muting Bendro? I'll be ready in 2 seconds. Sorry, as we're getting the other team in.
No worries, guys. No worries. We're excited that Juan is getting a pair of Gunner glasses. I'm a bit jealous, actually. I don't even have a pair of Gunners yet, and I want a pair. So I'm pretty stoked that he's got a pair of those now, and hopefully Juan will be excited as well. Mods, let's go ahead and take it off of follower only mode at this point. We need to get people chatting in here. For some reason, it's not functioning the way it's supposed to. So let's go ahead and make it just acceptable for anyone to speak, and we will go from there. All right. Hopefully get the chat working here a bit better for you guys. The challenge we've had has not actually been chat issues. We've been having issues with the chat lagging out the stream just because there's so many people watching at once. I think our highest number so far has been around 29,000 people watching actively, and obviously that's quite exciting. So good stuff. Let me see here if I've heard from $2. We're still waiting for $2 to arrive, and hopefully he'll get moving here because I know that we want to get the next game underway. Yo, yo, yo! All right, there he is. He is in. $2, invite your team. We'll get things moving here. Are you excited to take down the legends of, let me see what the thing is called again, the Banana Boat Death Squad Force?
Yeah, until about 2 hours ago, I was under the impression that we were going to be playing Halo. It's kind of been a change of venue.
We're doing the wrong game.
Hey, Eric, we're good whenever you are, bud.
All right, then we'll see if we have the last couple people in here. Let me go ahead and get Steve muted and Ali.
What are these teams? All right.
Awesome. And Icon Sharp is out. All right, so guys, go ahead and get this thing kicked off. I believe we have our full teams in. Yes, we do. That means that it is up to Nathan to get things going here. Nate, take us away. Oh, are we going to go Summit this time, Nathan? I understood that was possible. Sure.
No, looks like we're not. We're going to kick it off with firing range domination, and then we are going to be switching to domination summit maybe next week.
Anners, go top. The Anners, go top.
All right, I want to kick it off with Steve Schwint because I just gave him oh, I got to clean up my language. I can't do this. I can't do it, Fizz.
Yeah. Go ahead. Do it for the children,
I can't do it. I
need
want
you
to
do
hop on board with Steve Schwint right now because I said that he was an amazing sniper in the last game. And I want to see if I can live up to my.
Do you think he's going to use
word.
the sniper though?
I do. Yeah. So let's. Where's it?
Yes, he is. Hey-o, and as you predicted, as the host ends the game, so we are going to go to
Good
summit.
game by Steve Schwint.
Steve Schwint pulling out a gold sniper, showing everyone how it's
Admirably
done.
going even against a team of fully automatics. So
As you've got to give props for
major
Steve
props to
Schwint,
Steve
sharp,
Schwint.
pulling off 150 score points, while the rest of the team 0 for both sides.
So Steve Schwint with a sniper.
What do you got cooking up there, Optic Jay?
Ham and cheese, hot pocket.
Hot pocket.
Yeah, nice, man. Looks good, bud.
No, thank you.
Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah, so it looks like we guys are. We're going to switch it over to Summit Domination to give you a new.
So I want to go ahead and say that was the most even game we've played so far. I was really impressed by seeing how close those teams kept their score together. Man, it's amazing to see these guys performing at such a high level.
What Eric said.
100% behind you.
Here we go, guys.
All right, Summit Domination. Another. I said that firing range was one of those.
This
really
is
exciting.
definitely a good domination.
Summit is on, in my mind, on the same level in terms of fast-paced, aggressive gameplay as firing range. So expect to see some.
I think firing range may be a notch above, but Summit Domination is certainly up there.
You
Because
might be right because it's firing range is super wide open,
Right.
and Summit is based on a building.
Right,
So,
a lot of a little bit more close combat that happens. But B is really exciting, and I think that's really what dictates fun, exciting domination games because of being in the lower computers down there and all that. So
B is really exciting, and if you ever undermine me again, we're gonna have some words.
listen, as long as you keep it PG, it's no problem at all. So we're gonna jump on board with Steve Schwint rocking the gold sniper, and let's see what he's able to do here. Steve, he's really a good guy, man. I love Steve Schwint, well-rounded dude, great sniper. I've had a lot of conversations with him in the past, man, and got nothing but respect and love for him.
Yeah, he's another one of those people that I would add on my list of underrated players like Sam 5000 and NASA and stuff like that. Steve Schwint is one of those guys, as you can see right there, who does he doesn't play super flashy like a Zerka or a Grizz or something like that, but his shot is just really on point, and he actually is surprisingly effective with a sniper rifle. And he's able to pick up the B flag with a sniper, basically on his own, but it looks like the other team are going to get the double.
No, $2 was not able to get C Nanners as he missed him right there, put hit markers on him, was able to clean up Bendro, but C Nanners well played there, gets the kill on $2 and is able to cap B there as we're jumping on board with Sharp here, picks up a stun. And to see if he's going to be able to follow up with that. And he does just that, taking out EMR. But Bendro coming in with the Galil to take him out as we get kicked over to $2. And Bendro picking up a nice two-piece, knocking two of them off the map.
Yeah.
As it looks like these guys are only able to hold A right now.
Bendro is another one of those players that I would add to the list of underrated players. It's not that I think that people think he sucks, but I don't think people realize how good he actually is. In fact, I'd like to switch over to Banjo's point of view right now, Fwiz, if you
And
could make
so
that happen.
we shall switch over to Bendro, who's on the other team here, playing on the Black Ops side here. We've got C Nanners and now Bendro rocking that gold Galil. Everybody's trying to bring out that flash. Looking down to C, takes out Aaliyah, but Icon Sharp moves in to take out Bendro. Nice shooting by him. kicking over to C Nanners there, sees somebody in his face, takes out $2 and gets taken out by a nice C4 by Steve Schwint.
And right now I can guarantee that C Nanners is raging after that C4.
Yeah, no, I can imagine. And you know, you don't see C Nanners rage too much, but I think that might have set him off.
Oh, it happens.
It happens to the best of us.
But you know what? It happens to everybody.
It does. I rage a lot.
Man, I almost just swore again. I can't do this.
But hey, good job being mindful, not swearing, catching yourself beforehand.
I can't do this.
It's okay. Keep it out as C Nanners zoned by computer is going to see if he can hold down B here as he's got 2 guys infiltrating C. He's going to backpedal to make sure nobody goes A and gets taken out by $2, taking out Nanners as Sharp takes out Respect here, kicking it over onto Bendro and see if he's able to do. He's got 2 on his sights, takes out $2, looking around, see if he can pick up the second kill there. Doesn't pick up a stun as he's playing Ring Around the Rosie here and comes up and takes out Sharp. Nice shooting by Bendro to clean it up there on B and hold it down.
That was really patient gameplay, and that's what Bendro's really good at. He's a player that plays with his brain. He doesn't just go on pure instincts, and those are the kind of players that are going to win you games and tournaments like
you need them. I mean, I like the blend of aggressive, but you need that. If you have 4 people that are aggressive or you have 4 people that play conservative, that's not a good mix. When you can find that perfect equation of having players that do play smart and tying it in with aggressive, then it throws off the other team. They don't know how to approach each player. You have to see who you're going against to do that. And I agree. Bendro's sitting back here playing smart, playing conservative. Make sure he keeps an eye out on B. Got to give him props for that. As 4-play moved around, trying to grab C. Sharp comes down, takes him out, but not in time.
That flag,
he was able to pull that flag off, leaving enough time for C Nanners to come down, try to pick up one, and Sharp, nice shooting with the AUG.
That was really smart play by Sharp. He didn't just hop on the flag. He immediately hopped up to that little box and took a look at Top War Room and let his teammate capture the flag. And that's a sign of a pro player. We do have 2 pro players in here. We got 4-play, who you just see. Actually, you didn't just see him. You saw him in the kill feed. But we got 4-play, who's on Team Envious, and we also have Sharp, who is, I believe, a 2-time national champion.
He is a 2-time national champion. Sharp is a beast on the sticks, and you got nothing but respect for what he's done in his Call of Duty history. And
we got to watch that.
Great asset to have him on the team. Yeah, got to watch out for that friendly fire. Obviously, it is the MLG domination rules with one exception. We are allowing C4 in this tournament. Again, guys, we're playing for fun. We're playing for charity. Game Dunzo's putting it on. Props to Eric the Aviator for doing it. And all of you guys, I just want to go over a couple things, too, on the stream. I know as we have new viewers come in. One, if you're experiencing lag on the stream, it's just because we're pushing at such a high resolution, and your down speed might not be able to go with what we're pushing up. So in the bottom right, you're going to see where you see 720p and other options. Just lower your option down to something like 360p, which will push less bandwidth for you, and then you won't have that choppy lag. As far as the chat loading up, we've got 18,000, pushing 19,000 viewers in here right now. So be patient. It'll come back on. You'll be able to chat here as soon as that does load up, and just having a couple of those tech issues. As we got a 91-62 lead here for the Team Crazy Banana Killers, and they are going against the Minority Authority as we're on board with C Nanners right now.
So, Nanners, we were just talking about Nanners before this tournament even started, me and Diesel, just a minute ago. And what we were saying is that Nanners is, like, unquestionably one of the best slayers.
He's a really good slayer.
In Call of Duty, I think. I honestly do think that Nanners, in terms of 1v1 gun skill, in any kind of situation, cover or no cover, can hang right up there with the big boys like MLG.
Oh, and he does. I mean, we play competitive matches and stuff, and see, the best thing to do is let him kind of run wild and slay.
It's funny because when he preoccupies himself too much with flags, he doesn't play as well as he normally does. But if he
Bendro, nice 2-piece.
Yeah, Bendro is such a monster. But if you just let Nanners go off his leash, he's not going to make life comfortable for you. He's going to be a pest, and he's basically one of those players that you know you need to watch out for as soon as you spawn.
Yeah,
as soon as you spawn, you're like, okay, where's Nanners? He's around here somewhere.
It's true, and then we've learned that too. You can't give him too much direction. You just let him do his thing, and he'll slay everybody he can. It's Bendro on a roll right now as he takes out $2. Going to go in and try to grab C here as they just lost C. They control B and C. Looks like we've got other people moving in, and Steve Schwint comes down with a sniper to take him out, kicking it on board with Nanners. See somebody at the top side there and able to pick him up on kill, and Steve Schwint as Sharp comes in, taking it out, causing havoc there, and takes out EMR as well to try to control the B here. If they can do this, they'll get a 3-cap of 4-play, not allowing it to happen as we see him taking it in. But $2, they're not giving up on that, as now B is being compromised. You've got C Nanners and Bendro capping A, but they got to get into B, and they don't get in time, as it looks like they were able to pick it up here. But 118 to 95 right now.
This is such a close game. These two teams are very evenly matched. And that says something about Steve Schwint right there, because if you have a sniper on your team, like you'd assume that would be a clear disadvantage, but obviously that's not the case. There's only a 20-point lead going into Game 2, so let's take a look at some of these stats real quick.
Yeah, down to throw him up there, and it looks like foreplay going 16 and 12. Bendro not far behind. Most of his team positive. EMR really struggling to get things going, and on the flip side, it looks like Sharp and 2 Bucks were really trying to hold their own here. 122 to 103, so we got a 19-point difference here in the game. Guys, if you're not hip to what's going on, we've got Team Crazy Banana Killers led by C Nanners going against Team Minor Authority here. Close game. They're going to play both sides. The total score will determine and dictate the winner of this match. So we're going to launch it up and flip sides and kick this one off again, Hutch.
And it is no surprise that our 2 MLG players that are playing in this game were both at the top of their respective leaderboards. So that's awesome because in the last year you've kind of seen this melding of competitive players and YouTube personalities.
Sure.
And we really started networking with each other and working together. And I really want to give a huge amount of props right now to all our pro players that showed up to play today. Because they are kind of separate crowds. They're separate niche crowds.
Yep.
And, yeah, so props to them for coming in and cooperating. That's awesome.
Yeah, thank you for, I mean, it's great. Again, we were talking about it earlier, but the fact that we cannot be divided as a community, we need to embrace all avenues of it. And this is a perfect example of where we can see YouTube personalities and pro player personalities coming together and put on an event. And the charity right now is at like $7,500 in donations.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
That's a huge accomplishment, and a lot of people should be patting themselves on the back right now.
Anybody that's contributed, that you've sent a message out, that you've told your friend about it, if you're watching, thank you to all the people that are participating and making this such a fun event, from the players to the people donating to people giving the word, everything about it. And 2 Bucks jumps down, but I don't think he saw Bendro that was prone on the steps there. He got blocked real bad there. As that's, I believe, 4 down right now. No, we got Aaliyah is up here, and 2 Bucks spawns in as well. And right now, they only control C. They're going to have to get something going here on the B side of things, as they got 4 moving in right now to B.
Right now, collectively, between this game and the last game, this team, 2 Bucks team, is down about 30 points. So they still have plenty of time. There's 5.5 minutes left in the game, but eventually they are going to have to go for that double cap and get set up and see if they can spawn trap. Because if there's one map in this game that you can spawn trap, it's Summit Side. What they need to do is they need to cap they need to cap B and C, and they need to push up into their A spawn and bully the living bananas,
whatever.
Yes. I can't do it, Fwiz.
No, you're doing
I
really
can't
good,
not
man.
swear.
You're doing really well, man. My mom would be really proud of you. Mama Fwiz would appreciate this.
They need to bully the living bananas out of the other team. That's the only way that they're going to be able to. They're going to be able to contain them. One way you can contain CNA is just make sure you can't spawn in. They need to be on the other side, spawn killing the other team.
Yeah, for sure. Right now, it's not looking good for them, as they are 3 cap 4 spawn over the A side here. So they've got to turn it around. They were able to pick up a flag here, down 37 to 19. We are on board with 2 Bucks. Going to try to move in and get that top side, looking down on B here and see if he can do that into the control panel room. And looking as Aaliyah takes out both Bendro and Nanners, and 2 Bucks takes out 4play. That's going to be 3 down. 4, but the only person up on the map there is C Nanners now, and 2 Bucks takes out EMR, and this is a thrashing here. Good setup. If they can hold this, they're fine. I mean, stay focused on B and A, and just make sure they can continue to spawn trap them coming in from the C side.
It's preferable to have the B and C setup, but you can still do some damage off spawn if you have them spawning in on the C flag.
Agreed.
It's also important to note that 2 Bucks is traditionally a Halo player. He's not like a campy or anything like that, but he's a very good Halo player. And you can kind of see, like, in his style of play, in a first-person shooter, he jumps around a lot.
He does. Yeah,
you can see that Halo player coming out. And I think
jumping, strafing.
Yeah, you know how I am. Like,
You do it too.
I believe that jumping is like one of the most underused tools in Call of Duty. Jumping in the middle of a gunfight makes the difference between winning and losing, I think, 75% of the time. And you should really owe it to yourself to. Well, I don't know about that nade. He's probably going to nade himself right there.
Yeah, no, that nade was weak sauce.
Yeah.
Could have done something. Yeah, could have done something. It was close enough there.
Sometimes I'm wrong.
Yeah.
And that time I was totally wrong. Sharp, you're an MLG pro, and I doubted it.
Sharp takes out 4play, but 4play comes in with a nade to take him out there. They got to get back controlling B here. On board with 2 Bucks, jumps in, takes out EMR. Nice shooting with a headshot there, looking down on the B flag there. Sees Bendro, takes him out. Nice shooting again with that Galil. He's on fire, and now they got to get set up as we got somebody on B. He's moving in. They're going for that 3 cap here, and it looks like he's going to do it, but EMR comes in, takes him out. Nice shooting. Sharp's on it right now, and he's on it with somebody else. They're going to cap it quickly. They get the flag there. So now, again, they're controlling that B side here, and A as Bendro comes in to take out Sharp. A little too late, but now with him taking out Steve Schwint as well, I got to jump on board with this, man.
It's about a 35-point game right now, so it's still close, but they are approaching the 2-minute mark, and now's got to be the time. Now's got to be the time that they push up and cap this second flag. because if they don't, they're going to lose again.
Yeah.
And right now it looks like Nanner's team has them spawning in on the A flag, which is the last thing that they want right now, because it's going to be so much easier to kill these guys off a spawn. If I had to predict, I'd say this one's in the books, and Nanner's team is going to take it home.
Yeah, I mean, I never like calling games too early. It was something like when early on when I casted, I did, and then when you see a team like come back, you feel like an idiot.
Yeah.
But they're still able to come back. But the way that they're playing right now makes it seem like I think that you very well. I don't think it's crazy to say that the book might be closed on this match.
They're letting themselves get bullied, and Nanners is just so notoriously good at
let's look
bullying.
at stats here. Nanners is having a rough round, going 7-7, not usual for his slaying abilities.
No, but he still has 3 captures and 2 defense.
Yeah, but come on, Bendro's definitely Mr. VIP right now. VIP MVP, 16-6, 4 caps, 2 deaths.
Steve Schwint at the top of the leaderboard on the
With
other
snipers.
team using a sniper.
Yeah, gotta love that. Steve Schwint's a beast with the snipes here. And Bendro, that conservative approach has really been the game changer. Although he sat back here and held computers back, he's done such a point of defending B that it really is largely part of why they have this dominating lead on the over the other team.
It's actually kind of uncanny how similar Bendro and Nanners play this game. If you watch, Bendro is he's like a slightly more aggressive Nanners. And I mean, if you look at just kill death ratios,
you think Bendro's more aggressive than Nanners?
I think he is.
I think he's way more conservative.
Well, no, Bendro's a patient guy, and they're both that's their biggest attribute, is that they're both extremely patient, and they make smart decisions.
Smart moves always. Yeah.
It's not that their gunshots are always on point, which with these two players, consequently, they are always on point.
Yeah.
They have really good shots, but they play really smart. But Bendro is just a little bit more active, and I think that's because he's used to playing games like Domination. Nanners is a pure TDM player who will hop in on Domination and do work, but he you know.
You gotta let him just
strong
slay.
suit is TDM.
Yeah, and I think I agree with all that, because I think Bendro, since he is a Dom player, he knows where he needs to be when to be there. And again, picks up a 2-piece, man. I'm going to 2 this guy's horn the entire day here if he keeps up this work, playing smart, plays aggressive when he needs to, and then drops back to that conservative role on computers to make sure B held down. Sees somebody in his sights, and that's one is going to be EMR that picks up the kill there. But as he's picking him out, coming in there, stun, picks up a kill on Sharp. 4-play falls down on Steve Schwinn, and that is going to be a wrap. Props to the Team Crazy Banana Killers of Nanners, Bendro, 4-play and EMR.
Winning by a margin of around 70 to 80 points.
Yeah.
So, a decent win right there. The other team kind of crumbled a little bit during the second game, but that's what determines which teams, like you and me have experienced this so many times live streaming game battles. We reach that point where we should stop playing because you just get so fatigued. You get mentally fatigued. It is exhausting trying to play this game on a high skill
that
level.
Focus level drops, and then when you just stop, and then you just kind of like die down, then you just get beat up, and then you get demoralized, and it's
you get almost apathetic. Halfway through the match, you're like, I don't care who wins this game. I just want it to end.
As we're moving forward, guys, I want to take just a second to shout out one of our sponsors. Now that we're back on here, I want to talk to you guys just for a moment and let you know who you can thank for some of this stuff coming together, because obviously we've talked about Game Dunzo putting so much work into this. I just want to take on a personal note, because before Game Dunzo came in to help with this, it was just myself and Pyropuncher and Justra trying to string everything together, and basically I hadn't slept in I think 4 days. Game Dunzo came into this, offered us their entire tech team. They bent over backwards, took their entire group of guys that would normally be working on their websites and put them to work on ours. They took everyone on board they can to make sure that this thing goes off without a hitch. And obviously it is working to some degree. They worked with Justin TV for us, made sure that all the ad revenue from this goes directly to charity. They worked with actually with Gamers Outreach, which is one of the charities we're promoting. They've done so much incredible work for us already. I want to just give a quick message from Game Dunzo themselves and let you guys know what to expect from them in the future, because I support them now. I never really knew them before this, but I support them. I'm a huge fan now. I definitely want you guys to know that they are saying hello. Thank you all for the support, and letting you all know about the Commentator Showdown 2 that will be going live on July 30th. And I've been asked to remind you guys that Game Dunzo runs free tournaments every day where you can win free cash. That's at GameDunzo.com. So guys, definitely check it out. The one other cool thing is if you donate $1, not only do you get a chance to win Astro stuff or Gunner stuff or other prizes that may be coming through, but you also get the opportunity to get 50 Game Dunzo points. So definitely check that out as well. That's my whole speech. It looks like the whole team is coming in right now. We've got Dunkus, Onslaught, Proofy, Wayne Sheng, J-Cap, and I'm waiting for T-Mart's team to arrive. So this is a pretty good crew here. And I will let our friend Fwiz take back over. I do thank you all for watching. If you can't load the chip-in app, I'm just seeing some comments like that. If you can't load the chip-in app, just refresh the page and you can find it that way.
Why are you here?
I got invited by the server. I don't know why I'm in here.
Leave!
You guys aren't up yet. Hey, Jordan, I love you.
Love you too, Jordan. Hey, pues.
Hey, Onslaught, how you feeling about this, man? You think you're going to pull this one down?
I don't know. We've been pretty solid today, anyways. So I think it'll be a good game. Last night we had some problems. Some people were hungover trying to recover, and kind of held us back a little bit. But we fought through it. I think the people that were hungover have gotten good fast food from places, you know.
Or they're drunk again.
That's the best thing to kind of replenish a hangovers. Where did you get your game?
Oh, my gamer tag actually, I have to say this is a good story, guys. My internet has gone out 7 times this week. I swear it's hackers. And I actually hitchhiked to my brother's house because my wife was gone with our car. And I'm on my brother's gamer tag. So all of you who are spamming him with messages and whatnot, he loves you too, but I love you more.
You should have just flew.
I did. Well, it's only 2.5 miles, but it was like 2:30, so it's kind of a sprint.
I guess, yeah. You could have skydived over there. That'd have been cool.
Oh, dude, that would have been wicked. It is kind of downhill. I don't know. Maybe I'll try to make that happen. All right. All right. So right now we're waiting for T-Mart's team. There's T-Mart right now. He'll be bringing the rest of his team in here. We should be able to get this thing going. There's Trumpy, most excellent. Anybody else that needs to be involved? Looks like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We have everybody.
We have Predator is he's our 5th. He's gonna spectate.
Okay.
So
Good deal,
we're still waiting on.
Dylan that just showed up.
Heyo.
There we go. Yep, that's
All
it.
right. We are going to kick this thing off then. Fwiz, are you back and ready to commentate for me, brother?
Hello, Fwiz.
Wizzy whiz.
Fwiz! You'd think for a guy who offered to shoutcast this, he'd be around more often. I guess not. I don't know. He's been gone so long, his Xbox has just TO'd.
Fwiz, Bella Fwiz, get over here.
Penalty kick.
What is up, Trump?
We're calling a timeout.
Red card penalty kick.
Soccer.
Yeah, right?
Wait right now. Japan just got a red card.
Oh.
Kick right now.
Yeah, it's a goalie shot, right?
Alright, let's
Hey,
go.
Trump, you realize you got 14,000 people listening to you talk about soccer, right?
Okay, so I'm ready to go whenever you guys are.
Hey, look who's here.
Take it away, my friend.
Alright, start it up, boys. I'm going to mute all of you. And again, guys, I love all of you.
No!
But you're being muted.
No!
All right, so
What?
Fwiz is going to mute everybody in here. We're going to get things going.
What side are we?
What side are we? What side are we?
Onslaught, go.
Oh shit. They're gonna have to restart it.
No, this should be good. They should
Oh, I
be...
said a swear word. No! Damn it!
Onslaught top. Onslaught
Please,
top.
you're not helping
alright,
the situation, bro.
If you think about it, since we've put the PG-13 law into place, we've only
They
both
can
sworn once.
they can say the D word on PG-13
Dick?
movies.
Richard. That's a nickname for Richard, bro. I don't know. Get your head out
Jeez.
of your butt. So it looks like they did get the teams figured out.
Okay, so we're good to go.
So we're gonna jump on board with T-Mart. Actually, right now on Respawn, he's got a nice
Needed.
series going. He kind of repurposed some videos that he did. It's
Come on,
tips
talk
with
about you
T-Mart,
guys.
and
What's on the door?
that was
Sorry about that.
Sorry about that. Sorry about that. Gets the best of us. Anyway, he's doing this series like tips with T-Mart, and it's like certain jumps, grenade spots, tips on ways to cap domination and stuff.
Yeah,
It's
like
actually
that
really
right
good.
there, yeah.
Stuff like that he'll show. He I think he just did grid and did a lot of cool stuff on that like nade spots. So guys. On Respawn, if you want to check it out, and I don't like to plug, but for people that are wanting to get more of the competitive and learning tips and taking it to another level,
Yeah.
that shit will help you out.
Yeah. No, I don't think it's. I think we'll certainly be plugging some of our favorite players in here and people that make good content. But this event isn't about like shamelessly plugging ourselves or anything like that. T-Mart is one of those players like Bendro that you watch if you want to learn how to be a smart player.
Right.
And he's a good shot, so he's got the gun skill to back it up. And those are the players that I really like watching. And it's kind of interesting because I used to find videos of massive KDs really entertaining to watch. Like, oh my god, that guy just went 90-2.
Right.
But ever since I've recently, basically since Black Ops came out, I've recently actually put effort into getting better at the game and being a smart player.
Right.
And I feel like I have been. And lately, this kind of play is what I find entertaining. I like watching dudes struggle to win.
And I'm on the flip side because that's what all I've seen through all my years is competitive and that. And I'm having fun watching people like El Presador and stuff, you know, that are just going these like rants like beast blood, these bitch grenades, and you know, like I have fun watching the entertainment value. But what's even better is that taking both of those, people do want to watch different stuff, and that all of that is out there. Maybe sometimes you are want to focus on tips and getting better, or following that kind of, you know, the whole get better with Call of Duty, and then there's the other ones that are good players. That doesn't discredit, but they focus on the entertainment portion of it. So I like the ability to be able to have both of those crowds in there.
TMR right now doing a good job prioritizing B. On the minimap a second ago, you saw he was losing C, but this is a central B flag, which is normally the case for Call of Duty. So sometimes you have what's called the triangle setup, which you could say like Afghan from Modern Warfare 2 was a triangle setup. And then sometimes you have a linear setup. And this is basically a linear setup. I think you could best compare it to Vacant from Call of Duty 4. So there are some parts that certainly aren't linear, but the map itself, the flag setup is. And
Vacant Domination was stupid, though. You spot trapped so hard in that.
Yeah.
I think it was A. It was the one inside.
Well, I think... Yeah, they needed to open up that one. There was only 2 exits from the spawn trap on C flag. I don't know why they didn't open up that one gated off portion.
Yeah. They did it.
They did
Modern
for
Warfare
demolition.
2.
Yeah, they did it for certain game types, but it wasn't like that all the time.
Yeah, not Call of Duty 4. They didn't do that. But you're right. That when they opened up that, and you were actually able to move in instead of just being able to be in that, you know, that gate and shoot through. You were actually able to move through, and that did change the whole dynamic of that map.
Yeah.
All right, we're jumping on board with Breezy. He is playing for Team Obey, but right now he's a pro player, but he's competing in this charity tournament, and we've got, it looks like, Tea and Crumpets going against the Legion of Well-Hung Billionaires. That's a great name. Can't say anything more than that about that. That's a good...
I'm gonna applaud you guys on
that. Good name. Props to that. And now we're kicking off with T-Martin taking some shots, gets taken out by Onslaught, who's going to jump down, but Trumpy picking up the kill with the AK-47. Nice shooting, has 2 on him as Wayne Chang moves in, takes him out, wasn't able to capitalize on the 2v1.
Wayne Chang.
Wayne Chang, 92.
Not Wayne Chang. Wayne Chang. Although he may very well be Asian. I have no idea.
Now tell me why you're not going to call him Wayne Chang, 92.
Because it's Wayne Change 92.
But
there isn't an E.
Right.
He is Wayne Chang.
Wayne
92.
Chang 92. So you
Am
know
I
what?
Wrong?
No, yeah, you're wrong. You need
I'm
to go,
totally wrong.
You need to go sit in the corner and respect it's Wayne Chang.
I'm going to figuratively sit in the corner, but not actually do it.
Okay.
In fact, I'm not going to experience any consequences for that mistake. But I will learn from it.
I kind of like the name Wayne Change, though.
Yeah, I honestly thought it was Wayne
Lil
Change.
Wayne Change?
Who was that right there that got that?
Breezy's a beast. Breezy's a beast. He's been really up and coming. Well, I can't even say up and coming because he certainly held his own in Modern Warfare 2 on the circuit with Obey. But really, Black Ops and the dedication, the time he's put into Call of Duty, he's expanded as a captain for his team, has expanded as a player. So all the props in the world of Breezy. He's really been killing it. And I think he's going to have an exciting couple years ahead of him in Call of Duty competitive as he takes out Wayne Chang right there from behind, looking above with the AUG, sees somebody's in sight and takes out J-Cap with a nice headshot and going to move in here to B. Was able to pick up hit markers, but didn't get anybody, but did follow through with Onslaught there.
This guy is absolutely monstrous.
Breezy's a monster. Actually, let's look at the KD. He's actually at 20 and 7, just dominating with the AUG. Yeah, no, I'm telling you, dude, this guy has just continued to get better. At the end of he didn't place well with Modern Warfare 2 National Championship, and I remember talking to him after the event, and he had his head up. He knew he was going to be doing well. He was going to continue to focus and drive, and it's continued to pay dividends for him as he gets better and better. I mean, he's coming into this whole mold is amazing.
And on the flip side of things, you're talking about a player that you're familiar with. I'll talk about a player that I'm familiar
with.
Trump right now is he just got knocked down, but we'll see him pop back up in a minute. But Trump, me and him started playing Call of Duty around the same time, literally.
Yeah.
So we've always been on the same sort of skill level. But recently, he has just jumped over me because of his involvement on the competitive side. So
yeah, he
it's
plays
been
with
really
Team Envy
cool
a
to
lot.
watch just from a gameplay perspective. It's been really cool to watch him transfer or transform from a complete pub star to someone who can actually keep up with top 100 teams.
Yeah, I remember when he first started getting involved with competitive, and when I first heard his name like a year and a half ago in the competitive scene, and that's being friends with Hastro and Foreplay and stuff, and they talked about kind of working and collaborating with him, and that is when I really want to say that we started to see that involvement and
Yeah, it's on Justin TV's, and we're having issues with Justin TV keeping the stream, so I guess we're going.
We're cool.
Good luck, guys.
They're starting up the game right now.
Yeah.
I think we are live right now.
We should be live. We're waiting to see when we get in here.
We're going to operate under the assumption that we are live. We're going to wait for this JTV ad to pass, and then we'll be good to go. So again, this game is only a 2-point game at this point. Fwiz, you need to switch to someone spectator, bro.
Yeah,
you need to switch to someone spectator.
You just gotta respect. I'm trying to do everything here, man. I'm trying to run the stream. We keep getting kicked off, and it's not on our end.
I got an amateur hour over here to do.
I don't know if we're getting IP flooded or what the deal is.
I feel like I can't. Dude, this game is a close-ass game.
2 points.
You need to be doing play-by-play commentary. I don't even know why you're not.
All right, well, let's jump back on board. We've got Onslaught coming in, picking up a 2-piece on both T. Martin and the hit marker as he's going to try to move in on B here. A little bit of lag there. Going to chuck a C4 and getting his defensive side of the area. Remember, guys, for the most part, we are playing MLG rules with a slight variation of allowing C4. It's made an interesting difference in the game. I'm not sure. It's a unique variable, to say the least.
I mean, it's certainly, I wouldn't say it's overpowered. It could be frustrating from time to time, but yeah, it does kind of make it a little bit more unpredictable.
And to let everyone know, there was only a 2-point difference in the game there, so to be honest with you, this one's going to be really close here. But right now, we've got on the flip side, Dunkus' team is struggling here. And what is their team again? They are the Legions of Well-Hung Billionaires going against Tea and Crumpets. Tea and Crumpets is obviously on Spet size, and those were the guys that had the 2-point lead. So we really got to see JCap, Dunkus, Onslaught, and Fred step up.
I'd actually like to switch it over to Trump's point of view once more time because we only got to stick with him for the last half of the last match, and
let's do it. Did you say no more justification?
So maybe you could just do that for me.
Yeah, and it's done.
That'd be great. Okay,
yeah, so talk about Trump.
So we got Trump. He's using the AK, and like he wins a nice little 1v1 gunfight right there. But what you're going to see from him is he's going to be another one of those players that's going to be playing with his brain. Yeah. So he's going to be a guy that's going to actually take the time to consider which is the best route to take to a flag. Do I even engage this guy in a gunfight?
Right, perfect example, man. He's kind of moving in. He sees somebody grab A, going to try to get that nade in there, misses that angle.
No. He almost got that. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, if he nipped out instead of hitting that angle. If he would have cut it a little bit shorter, he would have had a good geometry angle right there.
So good awareness right there. You saw him. You saw his teammate clean up the kill on A flag, so he knew he was good to push up the B. Unfortunately, in top war, he had 2 people waiting for him.
Yeah, I like the idea of moving up that catwalk summit side too to try to go into B. It throws him off sometimes. And right there, T-Mart was going to get to it, but it looks like Breezy beat him to it, taking out Onslaught, looking up, trying to set up. It's a tough battle when you've got to fight uphill like that. And JCap takes him off a B with a great nade and picks up JCap. I'm sorry, who else did he pick up there? JCap had a nice 2-piece.
I'm not sure. I'm looking at the score right now. It's literally a 2-point game at this point, which is pretty nuts. This is awesome.
Yeah,
this is the kind of Call of Duty that I like.
Absolutely, this is the closest game we've seen yet, and JCap is finally stepping up. Yeah, big time here, moving things around, 47-40. So they've only got a 9-point lead here in the. And no, I'm sorry, because they were winning. The other team had a 2-point lead. We're talking like a 5-6 point game here. Oh my goodness! As we got JCap trying to move in for the 3-cap, gets taken out by T Martin, and Onslaught continuing to push forward and is able to take out T Martin, but Dunkus came in, Breezy came out and take out T Martin there. So rough time for these guys trying to get in for the 3-cap, but not a problem. They command both B and C with ease here as they spawn back in. They're going to take it back a notch, trying to take out B as Onslaught picking up a nice nade, and now these guys are really setting the tone.
That was a really confident play by Mike, too, or Onslaught. That was really confident the way he chucked that nade. He just, he was that confident with his throw that he just knew. He didn't even concern himself at that point. So
yeah,
Onslaught, if anyone's familiar with his Road to Commander series, you can see how well he consistently plays. I'm just really super stoked that all these dudes that are not recognized enough for their gameplay are finally being given a platform, pretty massive platform to get their name out there. Because guys like Dunkus, guys like Onslaught, they will help you get better at this game.
Yeah, we were talking about that earlier on. The guys that are just solely more personalities, have good gameplay, it's fun, but there's also guys that want to kind of share their knowledge with you and pass it on so that you can become a better player here. As Dunkus comes in, takes out hit marker, but Trumpy protecting A as he was able to take him out here. We jumped on board with Onslaught. Shots fired, gets stunned, looking around that C side, and they were able to pick it up in time. That stun was critical, not allowing him to move in here.
Oh my
and
God,
T-Martin with a
T-Martin
two-piece as he
one.
gets back up on C. Dunkus is going to move in with the Spectre and see if he can do some damage here as he's sitting down, trying to cap A, looking around, and they're going to spawn from the backside there, and he's going to be able to... Ooh, no! Trumpy was able to get Dunkus there as he started to retreat, cut back, take him out here, and these guys have only held on to C here as now that lead has really separated with the frustration of inability to get into B as JCap has been a complete terrors for the Hung Billionaires.
Now, if they can grab this B flag right now, which it looks like Trumpy might be able to do, this could be a closer game than I don't even want to think. Yeah, they did grab that B flag right there. So if Breezy's team can hold this B flag, we're talking about a 3 or 4 point game at this point.
Absolutely.
If they hold that B flag down. So this is going to be interesting to see what happens in the next few minutes.
Yeah, and they've got it. Switch it around. We've got them on A side now, so they've got the favorable spawn here. And you said it well, man. If they're able to hold those down, it's going to come down to the final points. And now that they have the advantageous side of the map, you're looking at these guys with a whole different situation. They got to push in and they got to grab B, but first they got to set up, and Wayne's going to do just that. Takes out T-Martin, starting to move in, going to get the stuns on the spawn. Nice stun. And comes in. Comes in, but there's still somebody on B here, and they're going to get a 3 cap as they try to get C. So with just 1 kill there, the whole outcome could have been changed around, but instead they held their ground, and now they've got a 3 cap, and life is good.
You got to assume that's game at this point.
That's nail in the coffin right now.
They got him triple capped with 45 seconds to go, but such a great showing from both these teams.
Great game. Couldn't agree more.
Big props to all the players involved.
Yeah.
A great game.
Damn, that was a crazy first side there. They broke away though. They got that 3 cap, and then at the end there, man, I really thought that maybe the Crumpets were going to come back in here and do something about it. But it was this is sometimes a game of 1 kill, 1 stun, 1 grenade makes the difference, man.
I felt like T-Mart's team had the momentum going into this one, and as you can see, it's that fatigue, man. It's that, like, people don't realize that when you're playing at this level, your brain gets tired, and it eventually just wants to stop trying as much. And
JCap went so beast, dude.
24 and 10 there, pulling up almost a 2.5 KD against a team of really, really good players. So big props to both sides.
3 defends too. Nice job. Good game in the makeup here. We did Summit Domination. Have been seeing some good matches here. We're going to actually move on to our 5th match, which is going to be Team Champion versus the Fruitcake Billionaire Bitches.
I am excited to see
Yeah, I mean, that's the most epic name ever.
Yeah. They needed a gypsy. We've already
we did establish they were missing a G. So we're going to kick it back into the lobby and go ahead and let Eric the Aviator do some of the in-between matches hosting for you guys and see who he wants to talk to. So, Eric, who do you want to talk to? You're actually unplugged, so I think you're probably doing something else right now.
You know what? I kind of have to pee too now.
Go ahead, go pee. Go pee.
Is it like yawning?
No, let's talk. No, go ahead and pee. T-Martin, good game, bud. What do you have to say for yourself?
All right, I just pulled the epic fail of the century and pulled out the microphone cable. I am definitely on the ball right now. Good times.
Who do you want to talk to, Eric? This is your chance to talk to someone.
Well, I have to say here, I mean, that was an interesting game setup. I expected it to be a lot more tight than it was. How do Mike and T-Mart feel about this stuff?
Well, T-Mart is just short of words, and I have Onslaught muted. So
we obviously played solid. I think Trevor's team was one of the like top 3, I think, considered event. So we played well. That's honestly the best we've played since we've been playing together. So
awesome. Well, we're glad you did well. We wish you the other team the best, but I guess we'll move on to the next bracket.
Okay. What is real quick, Eric? The next round, is it still just best of 1 game?
Best of 1 game next round. The final round will be best of 3.
Do you know what map we're on yet?
We're only playing Summit and firing range, so you guys will be on firing range most likely. It's going by random. I think that's Game Dunzo's servers are actually picking the maps for us, which is pretty cool.
Okay, next round's still best of one, Cap.
Yep, still best of one. All right, guys. Well, we'll see y'all in a bit. We'll get the next teams in here right now.
8,000 in donations right now. Oh my goodness, that just gets me. Instead of the other word, I'm gonna say tickly. Well put. You like that one? Yeah, right. That's right, bud. See?
All right. Well, we've got what's up, Onslaught?
All right, we're gonna back out. We'll keep an eye on the bracket, and we'll see you guys in a little bit.
Awesome, guys. See y'all soon. Next up is Team Champion, which is, I have to say, probably considered to be one of the favorites in this event. There's so many people are huge fans of Sly and P-Bat, these guys, and they're going up against Fruitcake Billionaire Bitches, which is being considered by many to be the best name of a team in the history of mankind. I've actually heard that Optic is considering changing their name. Is that true, Fwiz? No, he's not going to answer me. He's not dignifying that with a response. All right. Well, we're going to go ahead and get
I need some breaks in between matches. Give some love to the Shoutcaster.
We're giving you love, man. Well, I'm going to go ahead and keep things moving here. What we want to talk about really quick, I'm going to pick another winner from our fantastic people so far that have been donating. This time, we're going to be giving away a pair of Astro in-ear headphones. Astro in-ear headphones. If you're watching right now,
hold on, am I eligible to win those?
What's that?
Am I eligible to win those? I don't have those.
No, no, don't you try. Don't try no crap with me. If you are interested right now in winning a pair of Astro in-ear headphones, I'm going to be making the draw in about 5 seconds or 10 seconds. Before that, though, I'm also starting another little setup. Astro has agreed to give away a pair of A40s for whoever creates the best tweet in the next 5 minutes. Anyone who's donated and makes a tweet that says whatever the most creative thing you can, with the funniest, wildest, most creative thing, tagging Astro and Call of the Community.
Their Twitter is Astro Gaming. Make sure you get their Twitter right.
Yep. At Astro Gaming, and make sure you mention callofthecommunity.com. You guys put up those tweets, someone will win a pair of Astro A40s at the next break. Now, for the Astro in-ear headphones, I want to go ahead and let Shep know. Adam, nickname is Shep, I believe. You have just won a pair of Astro in-ear headphones. These things are pretty freaking sweet. I actually don't have a pair myself, but I love them. I play with them a little bit, and there's nothing like, when it's hot out, being able to wear something that's comfortable. So, Shep, you've got a pair coming your way, man. I will let Astro know to be in touch with you next week. And I guess, without further ado, we've got P-Bat in here with his team, and we're looking to pick up our next team, which is White Boy's team. He's playing on the Paintball Kitty account. Nathan, I guess you can drop that invite to him there. I don't know, man. I think it's going to be good. So, let's see here. I'm looking for the last couple people. Well, Kitty's not actually playing. I mean, you gotta understand. I understand. Well, I think White Boy would love it if you chose not to kill him the entire time. I think that would probably be a win in his book.
Hey, I wonder, I guess, do we have chat off? Can they not talk in the chat?
Right now, I'm talking to P-Bat in the chat.
No, I'm talking about the JTV chat
room. We had to turn the chat off in the JTV room. I believe it's completely off now. Hopefully, it's completely off now, just because we're having some major issues with the chat. So we're trying to get.
I'm going to do a listen in on one of the teams. Actually, just tell Big Timer's team I'm going to do a listen in for like a couple minutes early on. So tell them to keep it clean, because I'd like to show some of the kind of communication that teams have as well.
I dig it. All right, so
just debrief them. I have a
AJ Rogers, you guys are going to be listening to live, so be excited. I know. I have to say, honestly, we probably could not have picked a better team. Sly Fox and Paperbat have the most incredible way of talking to their people. Like their callouts usually sound just like you're in a Call of Duty game. It's interesting. I can dig it. So we're going to go live with that in just a minute here as soon as we're able to get Paintball Kitty in this chat or in this game, which is actually White Boy 7th Street. He's going to be rocking it out with his team here. I'm trying to reach out right now to Game Dunzo to let them know the change, because he changed his gamer tag. I'm making sure they're getting Paintball Space Kitty in there right now. Here we go, guys. I'm excited. Are you guys excited, by the way, P-Bat and Sly Fox? Are you guys pretty stoked? That's awesome. I just noticed that you guys are actually muted in the stream, so sadly your fans can't hear you. But I'm going to try to get that fixed for you right now. Please, if you're listening to me, get these guys unmuted. We want to hear what they have to say, man. We got to keep ourselves somewhat clean, guys. We're not running an 18+ JTV channel, but we will do what we can in this next section for you guys to show off how entertaining you can be.
For the
Even
kids,
if you're not
man.
winning, we want you guys to be entertaining. All right. I've just heard from $2 that our friend White Boy will be starting all of his call-outs with "Hello, ladies and gentlemen," which I'm pretty excited to see if that's true.
So we won't be listening in to his team then.
Nope.
Hi. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. White Boy here, and they're on A. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. I just got taken out at B.
Nope.
Hey,
Yeah, we're not
It is
Paintball
the
Kitty.
real White Boy.
hello,
Welcome in, White Boy.
ladies and gentlemen.
There he is.
All right, White Boy is here. White Boy, invite your team. Let's get this thing kicked off. We're ready to play some Summit Domination, and then yeah, we're
White
going to see who
Boy's
wins
playing
this
on
game.
Kitty.
Oh.
How do you invite people? Wait, Bash just went offline.
No, he's still online. He could appear offline because we're cool and we have Xboxes. No, I'm just kidding.
Oh. Okay, invite party and game. No, invite the game. There we go.
There we go. There we go. All right, we're coming right together, guys. As you can see right now, Paintball Kitty is actually White Boy 7th Street. He's hanging out at Paintball Kitty's home, I suppose. And now we've got Bash
What up,
here.
what up?
Bash, what up, man?
Chilling, baby. It was good.
Good to see you in here, brother, man. Good to see you. All right, so we've got more coming in now, guys, right now. White Boy, who else is on your team? Drifter, and who's your pro? Nade Shot, right?
We don't. I don't know where Nate Shot is right now. So I'm trying
Yeah,
to figure
he's.
out where he's at.
I think he's brushing his teeth right now.
All right,
I hope
you
so.
better finish brushing those teeth, boys.
Bash, are you going to suck it up or what?
All right, well, we got...
Good talk, Bash.
Good talk, Bash. Always good. You're always insightful.
We need Market J.
I'm gonna go out
You don't
on
need
a limb.
Market J. It's not coming.
I'm
No,
gonna go
you
out
gotta
on a
get-
limb
we have
right now and
Nate Shot.
say
This is unfair.
I'm going to
nothing
unfair.
because other people are talking.
Wait, what? I can't even hear you, boys.
I said I'm gonna go out on a limb right now
Too
and
much
say
action.
that I think that we should do this like once every 2 months.
Yeah, I agree.
There's no reason.
Like
why.
once every how long?
Every 2 months? 3 months? Quarterly?
Oh my god, do you guys understand how much work this takes?
Hey, bud. I got a lot of tournaments. We could do it.
Eric,
Oh,
the
man,
railroad,
this
railroads
stream
weren't
is easy.
built in a day or something like
No,
that.
Rome wasn't built overnight. Hush.
Something like that, Eric. Jesus.
How about every quarter?
I will say this, like, I think this would be a great event to do again, but my wife, who is 9 months pregnant...
How about I take
we
the
need
next
to think about it
organization
yet.
of this tournament? How about that?
We'll see, we'll
We'll
see.
pass the torch.
Let me talk to your life partner.
Yeah.
I will talk some sense into it.
She's been a legend, man. She's been amazing.
Well,
Haven't
God
contracted
bless
for
your
the
wife,
last 2
then.
days.
Yeah. I got nothing for you on that one.
Yeah.
Nothing but props.
Nothing but props. So,
Props to your wife.
who
Thanks,
the
guys.
hell are we waiting for?
We're waiting for Optic Nade Shot, which I think Fwiz should let him know that if he's not here the next 90 seconds, he's out of Optic. How do we feel about that?
I think that's fair, man. I think you should send a Raven and let him know.
He's online right now. Nate Shot is online, but away from his Xbox right now.
Just someone pay him.
If need be, we can bring in
Bribe
your
him.
sub. If we need to, we can bring in your sub, so.
Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's get Market J in here.
Alright.
All right, invite the man, the myth, the legend, the
Just
man
as
with
good.
5,000
Oh
hands.
man, the Mark of J.
Mark of J's a beast.
He's like, in Magic speak, he's like bringing in an Eldrazi Annihilator 4. Yeah,
I hope
yeah,
that few
I
people
said
understood that.
So, deal with it.
All right, so here comes Mark of J, bouncing in just to keep things moving here for us. Should be pretty
Getting him in
good.
right now.
Right on, Dash.
Cool.
I'll take Nade
So,
shot.
Am I ever worried? Come on, man. Who asked me if
Mark
I'm
of
worried?
J, Jordan, welcome, sir.
Come on, man.
come on, man. Come on,
I'm from
man.
Ohio, man. I ain't
Look at that
worried.
ugly ass.
Guys, I'm super
Dash, are you
excited to have Jay
purposefully
here.
lowering your voice a few octaves to sound hardcore? Because
muted
it's
him, he
not
can't hear
working,
you.
buddy.
All right, we're ready to
I
start
think
whenever
Dash
you
sounds
are.
like a
Eric.
300-pound man. He sounds awesome to me. All right, Nathan, let's get this thing going, my friend.
All right, we got some requests on my Twitter
What's that?
to watch Dr. Chiz.
Dr. Chiz?
Yeah.
Is he a monster?
Yeah, I guess so, man.
I don't know anything about him. Let's
I mean, I
let's
know
do
a
it.
little bit, but I want to see if he's a beast on sticks, man.
I want to know what kind of person he is.
The people on Twitter have spoken.
White Boys team
so-
goes top. White Boys team goes top.
I want to know what Dr. Chiz thinks about when he's driving his car. You know,
Is he-
I want to get down to the core of who he is.
I think we can find out all
I
the
think we
answers.
can put that together just by watching him play Call of Duty.
I couldn't agree more. You can totally judge a man's character by his skills at Call of Duty.
Yep.
And he is not even in here, so
That's not going to happen.
we're not going to watch Dr. Chiz. So maybe you guys are talking about later on, because he's not even in this game. So we're going to let that one go, and instead of dropping on Dr. Chiz, let's kick it off with Bash and see what he can do.
IP Bad Matt just tasked. What did he just do?
Yeah, am I supposed to
Gassed
respond
his own
in?
teammate on that one.
Yeah, well, yeah, you don't want to do that. And I don't believe Nova Gas is allowed to be used. So you mean gas or stunt?
No, it was Nova Gas. Yeah.
Okay,
think
well,
it was.
this has been an open. I think you might be wrong, my friend, but I don't know because I didn't really actually see it. I was paying attention to something else. But we're on board with Nate Shot. He gets taken out. So Market J was in here. Now Nate Shot's in here. Kind of a free for all. Not really sure what's going
Drifter
on.
with the dual Scorpions.
Yeah, nice. That is that's an interesting pick here. As Sly Foxhound throws in C4, taking out Drifter, and we are back on board with Bash. He's rocking the AUG here, coming in. They only have A. It is a tie game at 10-10, but they need to get in a B. They're kind of spread out around bomb B. Flag
Looks
B.
like their teams are wrong.
I believe
there's
their teams
5
are
people
wrong.
on.
Yeah,
that team.
yeah. It looks like they might have had words with somebody because they've got a lot of people. They've
Yeah.
got-
Yeah, actually, Eric, if you're watching it, they're playing with five teammates, I think.
yeah.
Yeah, let's get this thing ended and squared
Yeah,
away
there
here.
we
Got a
go.
visual
It looked like
confirmation?
Nate Shot just came in because he was late.
Yep.
They got
Yeah.
Market J as a replacement. Then Nate Shot came in and like guns
Yeah.
slinging.
Oh, that's like bringing in 2 Eldrazi. and
Yeah,
three
yeah,
fours.
yeah. You can't
That's
just
Yeah,
not
that's
mad.
not quite how it works. I don't think that's quite how this game's supposed to work.
Yeah,
but we'll get it squared away.
and especially
Game's
when you're
being
adding
ended
Nate
now.
Shot to that equation.
Yeah, that kid's a menace.
Yeah, we're getting that squared away right
That's
now.
really
So
like
Nate Shot,
64, to be honest with you.
Nate Shot, you're going to have to back out of this one, man. Actually, we'll let your team decide if they want you or Mark of J because you weren't in here when the game started. Obviously, you can jump in on the next game, but we have to keep it 4v4, guys.
Break a pool cue
sorry,
and
but
have them
that's-
fight to the death.
So when you guys need to drop out right away, we're going to get this thing restarted immediately. Somebody leave, or I'll just pick one to kick. I'll sing to the stream and see how they like it.
I don't know about that. I don't know about the singing.
Yeah,
Get muted, Eric.
it's decision. All right, so Nate Shot or Mark of J, which one of you guys is bouncing? All right, Nate Shot, you're going to have to bounce, man. We'll let you in the next game. So I'll go ahead and tell if he's not going to leave. Nate Shot.
Oh,
Just
Nate,
because he wasn't at the
Nate
beginning of
Shot,
the
get
game,
the hell
so-
out of the room.
Yeah.
Nate
Yeah,
Shot
just
sending
because
a
he wasn't at the
powerful
beginning of the
message
game.
with his display of insubordinates.
Continuing to not step down, we've got Nate Shot sitting in the lobby after his team
Epic
has spoken
standoff.
that they no longer want him in on the team since he showed up late. They replaced him with Market J, and yet he continues to sit there stonewalling, brickwalling his team as we finally have got him removed from the room. Let's kick it off on Summit Domination, Hutch.
Clearly
All right,
displaying
and just a quick
discontent with that
reminder-
maneuver right there.
Just a quick reminder to people, I need you guys to remember, please, that there is no FAMAS, no 74U, and there's no rapid fire. Keep yourself to MLG rules plus the lack of FAMASimas.
And wonderful public service announcement made by Eric the Aviator as we are going to jump into this game with the Spets. Who do you want to watch? You want to watch?
I want to watch Mark of J because I really did hear this guy's like
he is a beast. I've got to see his gameplay. He's actually really good. So he's rocking out the gold Galil. Got to pass up on A and go for that B move. Got to do that sometimes to get it first out there. Sometimes you even see the movement where people will completely skip A and try to jump on B. Now that is a high risk, high reward maneuver. And they decided to divvy it up here as Drifter picks up a 2-piece, and that is 3 down right now as Bash was cleaning up number 3, Paper Bat. But Big Timer, there's a 1 alive, and he is a menace as he takes out both Bash and White Boy. Guys, for out there watching, White Boy is playing on Paintball Kitty's gamer tag, so just to let you know. And you know what? Let's take a break from casting and do a little listen in. He's on what team? We got him on
Spetnaz.
He is, yeah. So we're on Spetnaz right now. So let's just unmute these beasts and listen.
I got it. I got one of them off. Look, I'm still waiting to respawn on it. Me too. I got 4 seconds on my respawn.
Here, I'm gonna go in bottom B. I'm gonna come up through the stairs on the right
generator.
Side. Oh shit! He was captured right there in the corner.
Dude, are you fucking kidding me? Fuck! Big Timer, dog. He's just chilling by B, man.
All right, and Bash has been muted for the kids as we're going to continue to listen in on this team. But make sure, as he is going a little bit rampant with swearing, we're going to go ahead and give him a little timeout. So he has been put in the penalty box for excessive abusive language here as we are now just jumping on board.
With me?
Bash, you're better than that.
He's muted.
I thought you were better than that, actually. Let me clarify that statement. So disappointing.
I'm getting one. Here, I'm gonna dig right now. I don't see anybody.
Poor guys, we're here in the comments.
I'm good.
My mute.
They have an enemy C4 right there. It should have gone off.
Yeah, they were hearing it.
I don't know why the fuck you didn't detonate that C4.
Yeah, I know. Losing C. Losing C.
Alright, hey, we're losing C. I got it. I'm taking it back.
Losing A, losing A.
I got it.
It's okay, we'll just take C. It's not a big deal. We got A cleaned up. That's good. Shit, I'm gonna stay over here by C.
Bomb C, bomb C. There you go.
See if Bash
Oh,
is
damn.
language now.
AJ Rogers got me. Get a grenade on C if you can. I don't think anybody's over there.
I'm just chilling by A.
Chilling by me, man.
Yeah, this kid's a beast. Oh my
Yeah.
Oh my god, he almost got it for
Dude, Mark and Jay is really good, man. Where is he at? He's on.
Yeah, you know what?
Shit.
We got some requests on
He
Twitter.
fucking hit me with a grenade and stunned me. Hold on. He's taking B.
Yeah.
There we go.
Nowhere.
Fellas.
There we go.
One on B.
Didn't really pick up what I was laying down.
No, I didn't. It took me a second. A little bit of delayed reaction. I got ADHD kind of spread all over the place. And look at him. He's
Thank
on,
you,
what
Mark
is
and
his
Joe. You just saved my life, man.
I'm sorry.
14 and 3. Wow.
I'm over on C right now.
So,
Ooh, one behind me. This
is
one.
Mark
Octave
and
Big
Jay
Timer just spawned. He's coming
like,
through.
Are we talking like Sandy Ravage status here? Is that the legend that is the Mark?
Dude, Market J is going to be the next big thing. I mean, he's on the rise. He's a good guy. I got to hang out with him out here for a little bit and go out. He's got great gameplays.
Oh, you mean IRL?
Yeah, IRL.
Oh,
yeah, I've
wow.
met Market J IRL, man.
What does he look like?
Good guy.
Just normal?
Skinny,
Just
small, normal dude. Yeah,
All
real
right.
chill, laid back. He's a little bit more. He's got more personalities in his commentaries than in person. He's a little bit more laid back.
Yeah.
You know, Sandy Ravage, man, is a really chill dude as well. Cool
Yeah.
guy, man.
I'll bet you that guy's a party animal.
Well, I think everybody is a little bit of a party animal in the entertainment industry.
Yeah.
He follows suit, but he's actually a really reserved, camera shy
Yeah.
guy. But really cool dude. Was lucky to get to meet him, Blade as well, and some of those other guys that came out to LA. All good guys. Holiday Doc, loved all of them. They're all good people, and yeah.
That was a really good nade by Bash. It arced just perfectly over that
Did.
blue flag right
Now,
there.
I don't-
Let's
did
actually
he get a
to
kill
play.
here?
He almost did, yeah.
All right, who do you want to play-by-play on? Hutch, who do you, Market J, play-by-play? Sure, I decided for you. As we're on board with Market J, we've been talking a lot about him. He sees somebody in his sights and picks him up. No, gets turned on by AJ Rogers, so maybe we jinxed a little bit of his gunplay here. We've got White Boy playing under Paintball Kitty. I don't know why he's got C4 prepped in his hands. Does he not know that Double X will detonate C4? can never really understand what he was doing there, but nonetheless, we are back on board with Bash. Bash had a little bit of language issue here earlier on, but he cleaned it up, and let's see if he can speak up with his gunplay. Now he's 4-8, gets taken out by Paper Bat. Nice shooting by him as we're back on board. White Boy comes in and gets taken out by AJ Rogers. AJ Rogers winning his 1v1s here in a big way.
And Drifter is actually putting those dual scorpions to good work. What's his KD right now?
We're looking at 8 and 9 here. He just picked up 2 there. Market J's dropped off a little bit once, was at 14 and 2, is now at 15 and 6. On the flip side, we've got Big Timer. Let's tune in to Big Timer. Obviously, a well-known pro, has won a national championship with Call of Duty as part of Team Optic. Just won the recent MLG event, trying to go in. They're going to be second seeded into the next MLG event here in Anaheim in a couple of weeks.
Yeah, you know, it's actually not too surprising. This is such a good spot to Cat B from. It's actually not too surprising that Driftor is putting those dual scorpions to good use on this map, because Summit is one of those maps that you really can't get away with using close range weapons. Like if you wanted to use like a rapid fire Kipperus, you could get away with it or something like that.
Dude, you know I'm all about that in pubs, man. With rapid fire with sleight of hand.
Yeah, the Kipperus isn't too bad. I'm just saying, like, I'm actually surprised. I'm not seeing anybody use the Spaz, because the Spaz on Summit
I know, but
it does so much work, especially if you can get this A spawn trap. If these guys can push up and push the other team back into that spawn, they're never gonna get out of that.
Yeah.
So long as the team doesn't push up too far.
The Spaz 12 is interesting. You know, when people bust it out in close quarter combat,
it's underrated.
Options used it at the at MLG Columbus, busted it out. I think it was on grid inside for search and destroy. Spaz 12, yeah.
Oh, for clearing out
out the inside of the hallways on the bomb up there and stuff.
Yeah, that's actually really smart.
He actually owned with it. He got a 2-piece kill cam on one of the search and destroy rounds. It was pretty beast.
That's awesome.
Yeah. So I'm not gonna hate on this Spaz 12. Somebody busting that out, and compared to Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2. Which that gun was like stupid. Not only was it a second option gun loadout,
it just had insane range.
Yeah, man, that thing was disgustingly lethal, dude.
So another really close game here. This is only a 14-point game.
Yeah, big outing. So.
Driftor going on top of the leaderboards with dual scorpions. So
interesting. I wouldn't have predicted that. So we're gonna start it back up. For those that aren't familiar, we're playing so we can just get all these different teams in the mix. We're playing one side of. It's actually not us. I think it's JTV or we're getting flooded. One of the two.
I got the other caps, dude.
Alright, get on B.
I'll be here now. Nice.
Summit. Down. Good job.
I hate when that happens, man.
Are we live right now?
Yeah, we're live right now.
Okay.
I don't know if we're getting flooded or if it's JTV crashing because our stream's
gotta hold this down, boys.
I think there's just a lot of people watching this right now.
Yeah, because when it goes down on JTV, it's actually still broadcasting. Nothing comes up saying that it went down. It looks like it's still pushing a data rate and all that stuff. So I keep a close eye on it. In the meantime, we just got to refresh. When you see it go down, just hit refresh. We catch it really quick.
Yeah, they're on.
So that's all you got to do.
Main door.
Not a very talkative team, this one.
No, I'm surprised, and they're doing really well. I guess they're keeping an eye on the mini-map.
Yeah, well, they're playing confidently, so.
Yeah.
All you gotta do is hear that. You guys push B, I'm pushing C. Ooh, he came at me from below, yeah.
A little worse fight ever. He's down the elbow.
Main door.
There you go, that's one down. We gotta push it, boys. We got it.
Stop now.
Got him.
I think they killed
Two down. Hop on it.
Oh, do that in front of the main doors. By B. You're right, become.
Securing Bravo.
Ooh, we almost had that. Nice try, Big Timer. Nice try.
Securing Bravo.
Yeah, just sit on it, Sly. You got it.
We are getting requests for slide.
Oh, fuck, are you serious?
Ooh, that was close. I'll give you that.
He's down right now, but we'll stay on him.
Yeah, they're just chucking C4 and 8s out of top com like nobody's business.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, Bash
Well,
spawning.
What might be a good idea is Big Timer. You think you can control top control up there while we try and cap it?
Yeah, I might have it. Oh, two guys right on B flag.
Yeah, they got it. They got it locked. I'll give them that. They got it
Fuck.
All right, we're going to jump into some play-by-play as the game is extremely close. We are talking just a matter of points here separating both the teams. And it looked like we had some requests for, was it Sly Foxhound? So we'll jump on and do some play-by-play of him as he just spawned in. He's using the AUG. They've only got control of A. This has been a conversation we will have on Summit that if you hold C, it makes it easier for B. So it is always literally an uphill battle trying to get in B as Market J comes in with the Galil, taking out Sly Foxhound and Drifter moving up onto that A. They're continuing to pressure them as he takes out AJ Rogers. And now we only have 2 up on the map as we're going to see the other guys start to spawn in here. Remember, it's a 7.5 respawn delay time, so when you get knocked out, you got to wait 7.5 seconds to get back in. Big Timer coming up big with a 2-piece to take out Drifter and Bash, and cleaning up. White Boy is going to be able to get all of them, and he does. He picks up the ace as everybody's now off the map. He's going to get the stuns into C, and he does that, picking up 1 stun. Going to try to get a grenade while simultaneously capping B. Takes out Drifter, takes out Bash, and this is why he is a Call of Duty National Champion. Big Timer, one of the best players in the game, comes up to spawn with a 2-piece. This guy is a complete monster on the sticks.
That was absolutely monstrous what that man did right there.
He's a monster.
He single-handedly cleared out the entire team from B.
Like 3 times.
Capped the B flag, and then single-handedly cleared them out once again right off their spawn.
And he still hasn't died yet. He continues with this round. Picks up a 2-piece, taking out both White Boy and Market J. Coming in here. Going to take out Drifter as well. This man is on fire. Someone needs to put him out. He is pushing spawn here. Knows where they're coming in. Takes out White Boy. And this guy single-handedly is turning it around for his team here, as now they've got an 8-point lead on this round until Bash could finally distinguish the fire, which is Big Timer, and now he's off the map.
You know what, though? That's exactly what your team needs in a situation like this. And look at the score right now. I don't know if it's tied right now or if they're up 28-0.
And he's 19-7.
But it was only a 14-point game the last time around. And when you're in that kind of a situation, sometimes it is all about how your team plays together. But sometimes you just need one player to go absolutely huge, and then that gets the rest of your team jazzed up and everybody plays well. So I think that's what happened. As you can see, they're still triple capping them right now. It looks like Big Timer just lit a fire under these guys' their bottoms.
Yeah, dude, when you get that, when somebody else even performs well, the whole team gets energized and you light it up, where it's that the morale and the whole mentality of what's happening changes. And it's all of a sudden where you think this is a close game, they're like, come on, guys, we should be shitting on them. And then that whole thing swings into play. And on domination, this game is all about blowing hot and cold and that fighting for B. And if you can get that momentum stacked up, then that's all it takes. And then you start putting the pressure on spawns.
Can we have some odds in the stream here? What's the total score at this point? Who was up the last game?
Yeah, if anybody kept out on that score, I know it was a 14-point difference, but I didn't catch which side it was. So what team had the 14-point lead would be great.
Big Timer's team was up, and so it looks like they're still up, and it looks like at this point they're going to be up about 40 points. So with 30 seconds left in the game, that looks to be mathematically over.
Yeah, Paper Bat picking up a 3-piece with all explosives, using a Semtex and C4 for it to take him out here as these Sly Foxhounds trying to get it. White Boy coming in with the C4 and really struggling to adapt here. He's 8-13, has not been able to contribute to his team as both Bash, White Boy, and Drifter are now in the negative, and Mark of J has single-handedly tried to kept his team in it here at 18-7, 18-8 now. Extremely impressive gameplay, but on the flip side, it looks like Big Timer was such a force to be reckoned with that they could not overcome it, and he really, really made the momentum shift for his team here as they go ahead and take the win here on Domination Summit.
Yeah, I mean, with that play right there, that might be the best play that we'll see the entire tournament, and that might have earned him the MVP slot that doesn't exist technically. But we're going to make an MVP slot, Fwiz. You're on your iPhone. You're not even engaging me with me.
I mean,
I can't even work.
Are you leaving? Are you leaving
I'm
me?
not. I'll stick around.
All
I'm
right.
just kidding.
I guess
So it looks
Dr.
like
Disrespect sent me a nice text message, so shout out to him.
I know, he just sent it to me too. Big Timer's team going absolutely huge on that one. So another like back-to-back really close games. That was an awesome game to watch. Absolutely clutch play by Big Timer there.
Yeah, dude, he's a monster. He's a monster on the sticks, man. So let's go ahead and plug in and let Eric take it away. Eric, man, you're good to go, bud.
What is up, guys? I've got some sad news for, I guess, White Boy's team is out, sadly, but truly. There was a close game in the first one. Didn't they take the first round?
I'm not sure, but it was a 14
It looks
points.
like Big Timer's team.
But Big Timer's team won, even if they did.
Okay, that's right. They lost by 15 points the first round. So I apologize. I'm trying to keep up with the technical side on the back end of this thing, keep things moving. But even though they are out of the bracket, we do have some exciting games coming up, and I'm excited to say that Big Timer's team will continue on. So with that stated, that means PBAT, Sly Fox, and them will be back in. That's going to keep their fans extremely happy. And I'm giving away a pair of Astro A40s to a young guy named Andy. Andy, your name is Roser's Edge on Twitter. He tweeted, "Rock out with your hashtag COC out with Astro Gaming Gunner Optics at Game Dunzo on callofcommunity.com." We got tons of tweets about this, and there's only a few of them that actually had the website in it, and we thought this one was pretty funny. So, Rosers, you win. So, congratulations, man. We'll be in touch. For everyone else that's in the stream right now, get ready for another giveaway at the next break. I promise to give away another pair of Gunner glasses, and that will be freaking fantastic. In fact, you know what? Let's do it right now. Another pair of Gunner glasses going to Ron Lane. Ron, you're getting a pair of Gunners, dude. Congratulations. Stoked to have you on board. You're going to love these things, apparently. I've heard so many good things about Gunners. I'm actually jealous, like I said before. So Gunners going to Ron Lane. And I guess that means it's time for our next teams. Next teams to come in will be the Nugget Nation, led by Mr. Phantasmo, and Poop Scoodles, brought in by our good friend Brennan, or Gold Glove. So two good names, Nugget Nation and Poop Scoodles. Nugget Nation actually brought on one of the most interesting first-round choices in the draft, and it was gosh, I just lost my words. I apologize, guys. This is how tired some people can get. He got brought in Big Ken Burton. Now, Big Ken Burton was not expected to go first, but he just totally set the pace for the entire event when he picked him, and it's really made things entertaining for everyone else. You notice a lot of people running snipers only, running with pistols, running with dual scorpions, and actually doing well. Obviously, it's a lot of fun to see guys that aren't taking this, over serious, so they're just having fun with it and enjoying life. So that's always good stuff, and I'm excited to bring in Mr. Phantasmo and Gold Glove TV. So here we go, guys. I'm going to try to get these guys invited right now. What's the scoop, Nathan? Let's go here. Let's go. It's about that time. All right. Just one more thing for you guys to look forward to later on in the brackets as these things come together. Obviously, we have a little more time to go. We have quite a few more games to play. There's one more game after this with the Legion of Well-Hung Millionaires. Yes, not the billionaires. Those were in here earlier. And those guys who get their ass beat. That's Mercadirka's team versus Jeffy's team, or that guy who camps. Those guys will be going head-to-head in the next round. But after that, we have to push our way through the bracket and get to the winner's bracket, where it will be best 2 out of 3 games. And best 2 out of 3 games are going to actually be commentated or co-commentated, if we can figure out the technical side of it, by Holiday Doc, who is the MLG shoutcaster for Black Ops right now, taking over for Fwiz, actually. I believe, there's a few years between them, but they both have done some incredible shoutcasting, and they're going to be collaborating for that last round. I'm pretty excited about that. So without further ado, I'm going to hopefully get some people in here and get this next game kicked off. This is going to be one of the longest streams of competitive gaming I've ever witnessed. I'm sure other ones have done longer, but it should be pretty fun if I do say so myself. All right, waiting right now, looking and looking, hoping to hear from people. Hoping to hear from people.
Yeah, I'm here. I just am letting you do your thing in between matches. Let me plug my mic in.
All right, looking for Gold Glove TV, and I'm looking for...
Yeah, bud, I'm here, man, if you need me.
All right, hey, Fwiz, how's it going, man?
Good, dude. Life is good. I'm loving this event. Glad all the people are tuning in. This is sweet. It's obviously a success with all the donations. I'm having fun, man. This is the most fun I've had shoutcasting in a long time, dude. I mean, because I love all of these personalities. In between Hutch and I, knowing their YouTube stories and then knowing the pro background as well, it's been really fun to cast. So I'm having a blast. And Big Timer is a sex beast.
Big Timer is doing work, man, I've got to say. I'm looking right now for, I've just found out that Mr. Phantasmo's gamertag was not owned by him because he's a new player to the Xbox. So right now we're trying to get him the right name here. It appears that his name is Grandma Mildred. So Grandma Mildred will be getting an invite right now from our friends at Game Dunzo. I apologize for the slight delay there. There was a little confusion, but it's taken care of now.
Hey, Fwiz.
All right.
What's up, Hutch?
Gold Glove. Yours is Gold Glove TV, correct, sir?
Time we could do a listen in.
This is the one fun thing about planning a gigantic event of this size with 64 people involved, multiple sponsors, tons of technical issues. In just 5 days, you sometimes have little bits of paperwork that you think would be just honest and obvious things to have done that aren't. So here we go, guys. Hopefully getting Grandma Mildred or Mr. Phantasmo in here right now to lead the Nugget Nation. I'm excited to see how Ken Burton puts up with Wicked Shrapnel, Astro, and Bladed SSP. We've got some seriously strong players in there, mixed in with some of the people who are well known to just have the most possible fun. All right, Gold Glove, not Gold Glove TV. There we go. That's part of the problem. Moving in forward right now.